Okie dokie. Here we go. It's time for some Chao gardening. Move this over there, move this over here. Put this over here. Make sure this is connected. There we go. There we are. Everything is as it should be. Right on time, too. Right on time. There we go. Let's see. I think Cityscape is a fine place to start for the day, as usual. We need the FYP boost from Cityscape, just like always. Exactly, Savage South. Something about us rolling around at the speed of sound just makes it happen. It gets things going, you feel? I missed the ramp. I'm doing it over. I refuse. I refuse to accept that I missed the ramp. Let's see. We gotta think about what the plan for the day is. On the agenda for today, we've got. I don't think we finished entirely with Miku Flurry. So I think one of our first things for today is going to be training up Miku. I didn't break the one box I needed to break. There we go. So that's going to be up on the priority list, just training Miku Flurry. Pretty big one. Another thing on the list is probably going to be... I think we finished organs. I think that's what we did yesterday. Puddle. Puddle's the one I'm thinking of. We gotta finish Puddle. Pretty much both of our transparent jar are the ones we're gonna be working on today. And because of that, we're gonna need the rabbit back here. Bring the animals into Chao Garden. You got it, Omo Chao. That's what I plan to do. I should open all 3 containers. Sure am glad you're here to tell me what to do, Omo Chao. I don't know what I would do without you. Been talking a minute for like 3 days. This is damn mean. Not quite sure what you mean by that. You mean Omo Chao be yapping? Look at that. Thank you, Star. Thank you for the heart, mate. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Hopefully your day has been treating you well. Oh, the banner? Oh, I see what you mean. No, I put it on at the start of every stream, just to make sure that the... What's it called? Because there's something I got over here on my end that doesn't always work right. So I always toss up that banner real quick at the start just to make sure it's working. But actually, now that you mention it, it is working, so I can't change it. That's what the overlay usually is, Rolando. You should grind this level nonstop for the coins. Yeah, luckily we're not too hurting for rings. We have plenty. I just like to do it to get the animals to start the day. Also, thank you, Star, for the 2 friendship necklaces. I appreciate it. You still working? You can't believe it's 3? It is already about that time. I was gonna start earlier today, and then I just didn't. Yes. There is so much to do. There's so much to do that I didn't get around to it until just now.
That was cool.
Friendship for all the Chao. Well, thank you, Star. I appreciate it. The truck used to scare you as a kid? You know, I'm not gonna lie, I think I remember getting freaked out by it too. But I got less freaked out about the truck than I did about the Orca in Sonic Adventure 1. The Orca in Sonic Adventure 1 really, really threw me out. Something about seeing a huge Orca just coming at you, breaking the whole, you know, what would you even call it, the pier, the dock that you're running on. Something about that really, really put little kid me through it.
Select a zero.
Doing everything and nothing at the same time. That's kind of how it be sometimes, Star. I remember having plenty of days like that. Even still. Also, hello, Aga. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to Chao Garden. The Meteor Herd level? Yeah, Meteor Herd is not one of my favorite stages. Gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of that one in particular. Okay, Mika Flurry needed to swim. That's what we needed. Where's Puddle? He's sleeping. Of course he's sleeping. The one time we need him. You know what then? In that case, little bro, you get started right now, little guy.
Here, everything will be okay. Here.
Bats are great for chows. They lose their legs. They do indeed.
Here.
We have plenty of chow that we... Well, I want to say plenty, but off the top of my head, we have 2 chow. We have 2 chow that almost never have legs.
Here. Here.
Why is little bro invisible? Little bro is invisible because he's very special. So, we're on the GameCube version of the game, right? And on the GameCube version of the game in particular, if you breed together a Jewel Chow with a Shiny Chow, you end up with really weird combinations like this little guy. Jewel Chow and Shiny Chow make Invisible Chow on the GameCube version. Am I using the same animal over and over? It's a glitch. So you know how typically, here, I'll use one of the other animals to demonstrate. I'll use this skunk. So you know how typically you'd give the animals to the chow like this? You just walk it all the way up to them and they fully grab it? It's that causes it to be, like, consumed. So you see how I can't pick up the skunk anymore? It's handing it to them like that makes it so that you can't use it. So instead, if you pick up the animal like this and stand a little bit away from them like this, and set it down in front of them instead, exactly like that, it makes it so that they get just close enough for them to use it, but not fully grab it. And so you're able to use it over and over. Yeah, so you see, typically the unicorn is really, really rare. You only get, you have to really go out of your way to get them. Using this glitch, you're able to use the unicorn as many times as you want. Not only that, it is just a lot faster. Because typically you would have to, you'd have to go get all the animals from the stages, run on back, come back over here, give them give them the animals one by one. It's a hassle. Where do you find unicorns? You can find them in plenty of stages. My favorite place to get them is over on Cityscape. In Cityscape, you can get one just by breaking the 3 chow boxes. Out of the 3rd chow box, you'll get a unicorn. Also, hello, Laura. I missed your initial hello. Hello, welcome back. Good to see you. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Is the glitch only on GameCube version? Nah, this glitch is possible across all versions. So here on the GameCube version, the Xbox version, as well as on Steam, the PC version, you can do this glitch on all of them. I think it even... I'm not too familiar with the Dreamcast version, but I want to say it even worked back then on that one. Hi, hello Evia, welcome. Welcome back to the Chao Garden. Hopefully your day's been going well. And Kiara as well, welcome back. Good to see you guys. How do you do the glitch? You do it exactly as you see here. You see how I'm standing right in front of him? I stand right in front of the Chao. I set the animal down. You do it exactly like this. There's no secret button or anything you gotta press. You just stand in front of them and set it down. Oh, you miss this game? You miss this game so much? Welcome, Kindred and Danny. Welcome. Welcome to our humble Chao garden. Here we play this game almost every day. Almost every day we're in here just, you know, caring for our little dudes. Our bro with more animal parts. Realize you see what he would look like normally. Yeah, you still get the outline of the Chao. And then pick it back up again immediately, pretty much. The only thing to keep in mind, Zach, whenever you're doing the glitch, is you don't want to pick it up too early. So like, you see how I gave it to them? You know when they're doing that little nuzzle thing? That like, when they're like moving their face back and forth? Like that. And then that little like big sparkle explosion happens. You gotta wait until that happens, otherwise this happens. And they don't get the stats. You see how he's not getting the stats? It's because if you pick it up too quickly, they won't get the stats. You gotta wait to pick it up until they're done doing that little animation. Am I playing this on Steam or emulator? You tried playing on Steam, the controls are funny? Yeah, I've heard that the Steam version is, the controls are a little funky sometimes. I'm currently on emulator. Why is it vanished? Hey, why your Chao ain't got no Chao in it? So this is an invisible Chao. On the GameCube version of the game, which is the one we're playing on, these little guys are... They happen when you breed a jewel Chao with a shiny Chao. The GameCube doesn't quite know what to do about the Chao having both textures, and so it just makes them invisible. At least that's the most popular theory as for why it happens. But yeah, these little guys are unique to the GameCube version. And it just so happens that's the one I really like to play. But yeah, giving, breeding together different combinations of shiny Chao with jewel Chao will give you different results. So this little guy, you get him from breeding a shiny gray, shiny lime green, shiny yellow. And this little one over here, where are they? This one right here, you get this one from breeding a shiny blue with the jewel Chao. Back to work, have fun. Okie dokie, Veiled Joy. Hope you enjoyed your brief time in here with us. I hope you have a good rest of your work day. Where'd little bro go? Oh, Puddle's awake. Where's the unicorn? It's in the water. Hi, hello, Anto. Oh, look. Welcome to our humble Chao garden, Anto. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you enjoy the vibes. Go away, bunny. I need the unicorn right now. What would happen to invisible becoming chaos? If you made an invisible Chao a chaos Chao, I mean, it would have the eyes and the special emotion ball, but that's really it. You still wouldn't be able to see any of the other features. You're gonna have to bring out your GameCube when you get back home from your trip? That sounds like a great idea, Cassie. I'm sure all of your Chao miss you. Did it make Tails fly off the thing? Fly off of what thing? Oh, so hello, Jesse. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Chao garden. Hope you're doing well. And thank you, Melissa, for you're awesome. I appreciate it. Our stream's been going. You haven't tuned in since last week. Welcome back, Ethan. I feel like the streams have been going pretty well. Our Chao have been growing. They've been happy. Got some new ones. Making our way towards completing some other long-term goals that we got. It's been good. The Chao, I've been continuing to spread the good word of the Chao, you feel? Is this a mod? No, Jonathan, there's no mods. This is entirely vanilla. Kind of like Unicorn Pud. Unicorn Pud looks pretty good, I'd say. I remember back then, whenever we got Puddle's, like, you know, initial definitive look, it was between the unicorn and the raccoon, because both of them had like the blue limbs that really matched well with him. The stairs, make him fly off the stairs platform thing. Well, I don't necessarily have to start from the stairs. I mean, we can fly up to anywhere we please. And down we go. Is he gonna eat? He's gonna go eat. Okay, well, we'll give him a break while he goes in. While he goes in, has a snack. Where'd little bro go? He's in the corner.
Everything will be okay.
My God, you just unlocked a deep memory. Forgot about the game you loved so much. Welcome, welcome, Kaylee, to our humble Chao garden.
Everything will be okay.
This is where we raise Chao almost all the time. Almost every day. Is the pumpkin hat going on any Chao? If we decide that a Chao would look really good with it, Laura, we probably will. But if we don't ever get to that point, then that pumpkin will probably stay right there. Because once we put it on someone, it is permanent. Person don't use unicorns. Well, any other Blue Myth Cross care group except skeleton dogs. I like using them. Some of them get plenty of good stats. You'll come back later. See you then. Okie dokie, Melissa. We will see you later then. That's true. A permanent decision. Exactly. Once it goes on, it never comes off. Hey, I hope you're having a good day. Thank you, Nika. Hope you're having a good day as well. Good to see you. You just used to spend hours in the garden. Thank you for this memory. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, sad boy. Hopefully our time in the Chao garden here helps you feel just a little bit less sad. My fave Chao I got right now. I can't say that I have a favorite. You know how like whenever you ask a parent, like, oh, do you have a favorite? Which one's your favorite kid? I feel like it's the same thing. I can't let the Chao hear me say I have a favorite. It wouldn't be right.
Everything will be okay.
I must be. What's the word? I must be even. I must be equal. Hence why you don't use hats on your Chao. Exactly. We don't give the hats out lightly. That's for sure. You know, I'm gonna go check for Chao fruit because I hear other Chao munching on stuff. I would like to get some Chao fruit in here just in case they are hungry. Or they're not just eating the regular ones. You're trying to max the stats or just build a running Chao? We're going to max the stats. He's already grown up, so he's already become what he's going to be. Dang, no Chao fruit. Yeah, we're just working our way towards maxing the stats right now. He never has what we need when we need it. Actually, hold on, though. What we will do, actually, now that he has those in stock, we gotta be thinking ahead. Gotta start stocking up on these bad boys. We'll need these for later. We're making sacrifices today? That's the way we're looking at it? That's what we... Is that what we're calling it, Laura? I don't know that it's necessarily sacrifices. Who is Podpee breeding with? I like that you assume that it's Podpee, Jesse. But you're not incorrect. It probably will be Podpee. I was thinking at some point later on, I finally remembered to swap out the memory cards. At some point today, we'll be trying to breed Podpee with Cupie to see if those two, because I know between Cupie and Cat and Tooth, they did have the necessary genes to produce a shiny two-tone white. I want to see if Cupie and Podpee also have the necessary genes to produce a two-tone white, or if Cat and Tooth is like absolutely necessary. That makes a Piaioli. You know, you're right, actually. Cupid with bot P. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Do we want the shiny two-tone white to have high stats, or are we just going for aesthetic? Mostly aesthetic. I will accept whatever stats that the shiny two-tone white comes out with. But obviously, you know, ideally they would have decent stats. Ideally. But it's not a deal breaker. Aesthetics above the stats in this case. Oh, sorry, Chili. Didn't mean to pick you up. Miku Flurry. Alright, let's go. New game or remake would be awesome. I'm so afraid they messed up the Chao Garden. Like, I'd be honest, I'd be a little like cautious about, you know, getting my hopes up for a new Chao Garden. But I have faith. I would have faith, Weska, because we are indeed in the day and age where they can just update the game and, you know, fix and change things that the community doesn't like. So I'd be willing to be a bit more optimistic than pessimistic about it. Even if they mess it up, if enough people complain about it, we'd get it fixed, for sure. So more than anything, I'd like to see one. Uh-oh, who is that? It's Organs. Oh no, Organs. Oh, she had such a bad... Oh no. She had such a bad night last night, and here she goes. Oh no, Organs, where did the time go? I'll see you soon, friend. Oh, 7 indeed. She can try again in the next life. Hopefully she has a better day. Where is she going? Is she reincarnating? She is, Dizzy. What's happening? Rip, correct. Organs is kicking the bucket, and she is reincarnating. And there it is. Come back to us, Organs. Also, thank you, Leanne. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Come back to us, Organs. Bam, there she is. Good as new. And hungry as usual. They always come back hungry, every single time. There you go, Organs. You always get nervous seeing it. You see them sit down, you hear the sound, you're just like, oh no. Also, hello. That's a very, very long name. Way past cool productions. Do you have something shorter that you'd like to be called, perhaps? Would you like another one, Organs? Is that the only way they can pass? As in, like, is that the only way they can, like, perish? There's two possibilities. Whenever the end of a Chao's life comes, they either reincarnate the way we just saw this one do, or they permanently perish. And if they permanently die, you saw how the little bubble she was in was like pink and yellow? If they do permanently perish, then the bubble is instead like gray. But luckily we haven't had that happen yet. And every one of our Chao that has reincarnated, or that has perished, they've always reincarnated.
Everything will be okay.
Yeah, way past cool. Joke. Oh, they're gonna play with the little horsey. Oh, look at that. I like that they keep the little wiggly face even when they're having fun. Another one? Don't tell me. Oh, okay. I got so worried for a second. I was like, I don't think we can handle another one right off the bat. Call you cool? You got it. You don't mind self-insert characters as long as it's in a normal way? I mean, normal way in which way? I feel like, I don't know, I feel like in most story-driven, like narrative-driven things, I feel like self-insert characters just don't always work all that well. Do I have any of the Undying Chaos? Not yet, Morgan. The only one we do have is one of the special event Chao, but that's really it. We don't have a Chaos Chao yet. Chili can't be far behind, can he? If Barry just grew up, I would imagine the Chili is probably not too far off, yeah. Alright, so Barry's back. Hello, Barry.
Here, everything will be okay.
Welcome back to us. She's grown. That means the Chili has to have his work done soon, so we gotta go get some condors. Onwards. Alright, we need some condors, because now that Barry has grown up, Barry became a baby not too long before Chaleep. So Chaleep is also going to be growing up somewhat soon. And we haven't gotten him ready for his for him to grow up yet. I reused the pillar in the Heaven Garden to dupe. No. We used the duplication glitch, but we don't need the pillar necessarily. Just giving them a little pet gets them to stand still long enough. If Chaleep has 0 fans, you know the rest. All A rankings, nice. Yeah, we've 100%ed the game. We've gotten everything there is to get, except for the let's see, the rumored Maria theme. That's the only thing we don't have. We have supposedly fulfilled the requirements for it, but we haven't seen it. It's the only thing we haven't accomplished yet. Let's get this dragon over here too while we're at it. And we head on back. Also, if anyone ever wonders why we use Tails in the Chao Garden, it's just because Tails is the best one at doing the animal glitch. Every character can do it, but Tails is by far the easiest one to do it with. So that's why we're typically in here with Tails. Who's hungry? It's little bro. And he immediately started playing the trumpet. Everyone's starving.
Here, everything will be okay. Here.
We put so many hours into this game, bred so many all-ass stat chows. We bred our first one not too terribly long ago. Took us a while, but we finally got one. They're back there tooting their trumpets together. Here you go, Chaleep. Also, thank you, Frosted Baby Cakes, for the heart me. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. You just awakened your childhood? Welcome, Nova. Welcome to our humble Chao Garden. Hopefully it brings you back to a more comfortable and simple time. And Finn August, thank you for the heart me as well. Appreciate it. Alright, Flubble, I'm gonna need you to not be right here right now. We're kinda working on something. Is this SA1 or 2? This is SA2. Oh, and Staggies played these little guys all the time when you were a kid. Same here. I used to immediately rush home after school, turn on the GameCube, and start playing with these little guys. And would you look at that, 20 years later, nothing's changed. The only thing that's changed is that I recorded and put it on the internet now. If I could have a lifetime of just taking care of these little guys, you know what, I think I would. Didn't know you could keep picking them up and... Yeah, it's a glitch, Andrew. So we're gonna go switch characters so we can get Chaleep back to neutral. Because we're gonna try to have Chaleep become a neutral Fly Chao, rather than Hero Fly. So we're gonna switch on over to Rouge. Whoopa, the Daily Whoopa. Thank you, Rango. Hello, welcome. Might get on your Chao Garden right now. Knowing that the animal glitch exists changes the game, Andrew. I'm telling you. Where'd you go, Chili? Here you are. Let's see. There we go. We need more Chao Garden, but honestly, they perfected it in SA2. What would I do different in a new version? I would probably, if it was up to me, I would add more races, you know, different karate things, maybe like different arenas for karate or something. A different type of event for them to compete in. Some new toys. Things of that nature. What consoles do I play this on? We are currently playing the GameCube version of the game. Alright, gotta keep an eye on him. See when he gets to being neutral. So I think he's too close to adulthood to go off of the emotion ball. Oh, whoops. There goes one of our condors. Alright. Line it up again. But yeah, I think honestly, if they kept the Chao Garden exactly the way we are like this, if they just added a few new things here and there and added like online capabilities, I'd be pretty content, honestly. I don't think they'd have to add too much for me to be happy with it. I'm able to use the bird more than once. It's a glitch. So you set the animal down like this in front of them, just close enough for them to barely be able to touch it. Exactly the way you see like this. And it doesn't fully consume the animal, so you're able to keep using it over and over. Does it only work with the bird? No, it works with any animal. It even works with the chaos drives. I just don't really like using the chaos drives. Is it getting too dark? Is that more neutral or is that more dark? I'm not actually sure. I'm gonna leave him as is and hope that he's good. Feel like that looks solidly neutral. It almost does. The only thing that concerns me is that he looks like he has three thingies. Like his head is splitting off into 3 ways rather than 2. I have too many items in the garden. I can't even buy the 1. That's not right. Yes, he would love to visit other people's gardens. New toys, races, competitions, also a good idea. Yeah, the only thing is, I wonder what type of other competitions they would do, because I feel like races and karate are already really good. Probably some other type of sport, if I had to guess. I feel like it'd be fun to have them play sports. OMG, Chao has come back. Welcome, Captain Sheldon. Welcome to our humble Chao Garden. All right, Puddle. Let's keep getting you strong, then. Take the condor. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you, Maria. Hope you're also doing pretty good. And thank you for the 5 lightning bolts. I appreciate it. Right now we are leveling up Puddle a little bit. We're focusing on Lil Bro and Puddle today, and finishing up Miku Flurry. Miku Flurry is pretty close to getting done. All she needs is about 30 or so levels worth of swim. You need to get back into this. What console? We're currently playing on the GameCube version of the game. Do I keep all of my Chao in the Hero Garden? Not all of them. Our gardens are entirely full, pretty much. So we have 24 Chao in the save file. 8 up here, 8 in the neutral garden, 8 in the dark garden. So you have a new Chao. Could I name her? I can't quite think of a name off the top of my head, especially without any sort of context, but I'm sure you can think of something neat. Do I think the Steam version is worth it? I mean, if that's the easiest way for you to access the game, then yeah. Because I know acquiring the means and the necessary pieces to play it on genuine hardware nowadays is quite a chore, quite a task. Quite an expensive one on top of that. Hi, hello, Calf. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Chao Garden. Hopefully your day's been going well. This is just a neutral Chao straight out of the egg. What more context do you need? So that's the context that I needed. Playing on the Xbox, great. You just wish the camera controls weren't inverted. Oh my goodness, I know some. I cannot deal with camera controls being inverted. Something about it. If it doesn't turn the way I think it should turn, it throws me off so bad. Do certain missions have certain animals? Yes. So certain stages have different animals available. Some of the animals that can only be found in like particular stages, and then there's some that are a bit more rare than others. So things like the dragon, the unicorn, the phoenix, things like that, they're tougher to find. But there is usually, at the very least, somewhere you can, you know, reliably go to get one fairly easily. And Chao Island has a whole list of each level's animal mix. That too, yeah. Chao Island will be your greatest resource for information. We hang out in the Chao Garden all the time, and we still be pulling it up and using it every here and there. What's the point of leveling them up? What can you do with them? We can put them in races. We can put them in karate. Back-to-back Chao Garden? No way. We're here again. We were just here yesterday, and here we are one more time. It's almost like it's a daily thing. It's almost like we're at the ChaoGardenDaily. Even Puddle can't believe it. And my babies are still starving. But he didn't let me buy any fruit. I have to feed my Chao these regular fruits because the black market Chao wouldn't sell me any. Also, thank you, Maria, for the 2 lightning bolts. Appreciate it. Play this game a lot. You don't remember doing that? Really? I feel like it's kind of hard to miss. You never tried going into the little cave with the waterfall? I'm sorry, little bro. I'm getting there. How do you tell the Chao is hungry, by the way? What noise or face do they make? The easiest thing to let you know that they're hungry is whenever they're crying. So if the Chao have no reason currently to be crying, so like, you know, I haven't accidentally hit or anything any of my Chao, so none of our Chao have a reason to really be crying. The only logical reason at the end of that point is that they're hungry. And typically they are. So if you see them like laying down on the ground, kind of flailing around crying, that means that they're very hungry. And then you see how this little guy, you see how Chalip is kind of like closing his eyes and holding his belly. So this little animation right here, this also lets you know that they're not so hungry to the point they want to cry, but they're kind of, you know, they're feeling it. They're a little hungry. So upon giving him a fruit, he should finish the whole thing. You see the little dude is going at it. You never notice the finer points of the animations? Yeah, that's how you can tell that they're hungry. See, this little guy is absolutely demolishing that. And since he's eating so quickly, so eagerly, you can, you know, pretty safely assume that he might be able to finish that one too. Also, yes, Kath, Barry grew up. Where is she? There she is. We had two happenings happen right at the start. So Barry grew up, and not only did Barry grow up, Organs went ahead and kicked the bucket. Also, thank you, Riddy, for the heartbeat. I appreciate it. Can Baby Chao not get their own fruit? If they're hungry enough and if they're nearby, yeah, they'll go ahead and grab it on their own. Let's see, if we've eaten all of those, maybe now they'll let me buy some. Let's go check. And he unstocked them. I hate this guy. Absolutely cannot stand this lad. Also, I'm going to be checking the kindergarten all day today. I would like to see them teach exercise. I really want Organs to learn how to exercise. And actually, you know what? Speaking of Organs. Oh, he's hungry. I'm so sorry, Sprite. Here, take the mushroom I just bought. Ain't no way. Organs grabbed it through his body. Damn, that sucks. And then she took 2 bites and then tossed it in the water. So now Sprite has to eat soggy mushroom. Organs, you absolute monster. Okay, I love the Chao Kindergarten music so much. The Chao Kindergarten music is so cute. Listening to them, just all the baby Chao just singing together, it's so cute. All right, let's go, Organs. We gotta go take a look at the stats. Did you get Sprite to look like a fish? Sprite is a neutral swim Chao. So neutral swim Chaos will make them look, if in your opinion, a little more fish-like. BCBAD. All right, let's see. What do we think? What do we want Organs to be this time around? Do we want to keep her dark? Last time she was fly dark. Not the bad. She does have the bad. Last night's stream was all interesting with reincarnations and grubs. And we're starting off strong today, too. We had 2 right off the bat. Organs kicked the bucket. Barry grew up. Power. Dark power, maybe. We gotta think. We gotta put the thinking cap on. Also, thank you, Maria, for the 6 chilies. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Where Organs died, they didn't reincarnate? No, Organs is right here. Organs reincarnated. She's the one we're looking at. Fly is her lowest? Well, Fly is the lowest behind stamina. After stamina, yeah. Alright. We gotta think. Do we want her to stay dark, or do we want her to walk a different path? What am I playing this on? We're playing on the GameCube version of the game. Dark. We're trying to keep her dark. Dark. kind of vibe with dark organs. Okay, so we're keeping it dark. The stat doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter which one we pick. So I just pick whichever one we think is the best. Whichever look suits her the best, because her stats are all over the place already anyways. Best look for organs. You still love this game, Walter? Same here. Love this game so much, I'd be playing it on the daily. Is this Sonic? What are you watching and why is it familiar? This is indeed Sonic. Sonic Adventure 2 to be specific, in the Chao Garden. We're currently contemplating what type of Chao to have organs grow up into. This is her current look. She's a diva. Do we think the Chao Garden is daily? Is there such a thing? A daily Chao Garden? Am I working on the ultimate Chaos? Any Chaos Chao? We're working our way towards Chaos Chaos. What's my favorite song in the game? In terms of stages, probably either Live and Learn or Cityscape. Crazy Gadget's a close second. Character themes, the Eggman theme. Chao Garden music, either the kindergarten music or the Dark Race music. Those are my answers. About to re-download this game just because of me. We've got another one, y'all. This is what happens when you spread the good word of the Chao. Try to cry if you pick up one that isn't yours. I mean, we use the same two characters in here all the time. So most Chao in here really, really love Rouge to begin with. See? So we whistle with Rouge, everyone comes over. Most Chao really love her. The two favorites here in the Chao Garden are Tails and Rouge. So if we ever whistle with either one of Tails and Rouge, pretty much everyone comes over. I think the only one in here who wouldn't come over to Rouge whistling is Flubble. Yeah, see, Flubble's the only one who doesn't respond. But that's because Flubble's a little bit new still. Haven't interacted with them too much yet. Do I play on PC? We're on the GameCube version of the game. The GameCube version is the one that I grew up with. It's the one that I know and love. And it has the transparent and invisible Chao. So this is my preferred version of the game. Lil Bro was hungry, I think. How is Flubble? Flubble is chilling. Flubble is sitting right here. We're gonna have to make some tough decisions today. And by that I mean, who's going over to the other garden real quick? We got 2 open spots over there. Let's see. Why are we moving people? Oh, I think you can figure it out, Kath. We got some heart fruit down in the dark garden. Let's see. I've got to continue the quest for a shiny 2-tone white Chao. That's what we're after. There we go, Sorcerer. Sorcerer knows. Shiny 2-tone white Chao. Let's see, we're gonna move... We're gonna move the brothers, Pickle and K-Patty. You're already cooking on these potential names? You got good names in mind for a potential two-tone white? Alright, let's go. We are gonna move Pod P back up. Just tough trying to think of ones that aren't food. A lot of our Chao do be named after food. If we wanted to try avoiding naming our Chao after food, it'd be a bit of a task. Chao Garden needs to return. I'd be inclined to agree, Sean. Okay. I think we should still have space in here. I'm gonna check in the karate menu real quick, but I think we should have space. Okay, we do have to move somebody down to the dark garden. I think it has to be Cat and Tooth, because we don't separate the peas, and we need QP. And it's always nice to have Tails around. Cat and Tooth is going down to the dark garden for a little bit. Are these modded Chaos or are they from the OG game? We are playing the GameCube version of the game, so everything you see here is entirely vanilla. No mods, no nothing. Everything you see, you can naturally obtain without any sort of anything else. Really? True. It's really true, handsome. How do you get them looking so cool? A lot of effort. We've gone through great lengths to get all of the Chao that we got in here. Man, I kind of wish I'd put the Heartfruit over in the neutral garden now. And have to come down and grab some every time we need some. Alright, let's get started with our attempts for today. But first, clearly, we have something more important to get to. Pod P, join your brother. There we go. They're twinning. You want to join them, QP? There we go. Yeah, Burger wasn't feeling it today, but that's okay. Burger clearly has very important things to do. Alright, Pod P. You're up. Who's hungry? Was it Peapod that was hungry? Pod P and QP. I think it's QP that has the white Chao gene. I could be wrong. We'll have to see. Your time is up. You must go. Okie dokie, sorcerer. Hope you enjoyed your brief time here at the Chao Garden with us. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Alright, the first of many. And they're both welcoming them to the world. What color is this? Is this two-tone green? I think this might be regular two-tone green. Wait, cute. Alright. It's like spinach again. CSSA. So CA and 3 S's. You love him? Oh. About that though. Can you just give them to me? When are we gonna get the online capabilities? We know how it goes. We know how it goes. He's like camo colored. Can't watch. All right, get your stickers ready. There we go. It's almost like it never happened. If yours to me in 2002 would be the equivalent of a Victorian child sprite. You just blow their mind, just like, well, what is this? Alright, show me some heart fruit. This guy never has what I need. When I want the Chao fruit, he has no Chao fruit. When I want the heart fruit, he has no heart fruit. You gotta get it together, man. I cannot believe this. Good thing we have so many stored in here. See, we thought ahead. I knew that he never gives me what we need. So we thought ahead. When you played as a kid, you didn't care about Santa in the Forest. As an adult, it hurts. You developed empathy and you're just like, oh man, I can't do it anymore. I have become soft. That's really what it is. It's the music. It's the music and the picture of the sad Chao. The one with the bindle. Why did they give him a bindle? That's so sad. Oh, come on, Poppy. I need you to not throw it away immediately, please. And Stick, I need you to also not be here right now. You did it on accident to your best Chao. You cried for days. My goodness, I can only imagine. See, whenever I was like still learning the game and figuring things out, I was like really scared that I would lose my. No. Why do you always do this, little guy? Why do you always do it? Why does this always happen? It's always Stick, too. Little dude just can't help himself. Right on camera. I saw him, too. I tried to go for it. I tried to stop him. Look at that. Another two-tone green. Exactly the same. At least he didn't eat the heart fruit. CSSAA. Oof. Not quite there, little guy. Sorry. Alright, you guys know the drill. Let us about to join Spinach and Kale. Cover your ears, cover your eyes, cover your hearts. Hide your hot dogs and your grandmas. And here we go. Oh, whoops. What stats am I trying for? So, I'm particularly trying for a specific color. So, this Chao here, right? Let me go find them. This Chao right here, the invisible one, this one should have the genes necessary to create a white baby, a white colored Chao, right? And what I'm looking for is a two-toned white Chao, specifically shiny two-toned white. I'll accept non-shiny two-toned white, but ideally a shiny two-toned white. Because that invisible one should have the shiny gene as well as the white gene. You're so glad you subscribed to get the stickers. A lot of people seem to really enjoy the stickers. Whenever you guys get more good ideas for stickers, you guys gotta let me know so I can keep adding them. I forgot to add the Peapod and Podpea sticker. Sorcerer did send it to me, so I'll get around to doing that one soon. Probably by next stream. So am I playing with mods? No, there's no mods on here. Everything on here is entirely vanilla. We're playing the GameCube version of the game, so the Invisible Chao, that little guy is completely legit vanilla. It's just a GameCube exclusive thing. Alright, let's go, Kippy. We're trying again. Go ahead. You think we should put stick in the water for this one? Look, he's right here again. I can't into the water with you. You know, now that I think about it, you know how Stick is wearing an apple on his head? You think that, like, bothers him whenever he's trying to swim? Like, you know, you guys ever seen those like clips or videos of the people wearing a Spider-Man suit where they jump into the water and they realize it's a huge mistake because now they're essentially like drowning themselves because they can't breathe through the wet mask? You think it's the same for Stick? Oh, no, not again. We're not doing that, Peapod, I'm sorry. Turn the camera so you can see him coming. I saw Peapod. I saw Peapod coming. Come on, two-tone white, two-tone white, two-tone white. That's... So let's go take a look at him. I think the only way any of these Chao that aren't the two-tone white get a pass is if they have the perfect stats. That's the only way they get to stay. Nope. And he was a crybaby triangle. Sorry, little guy. But they do have the heart fruit in stock now, so we don't have to go get one from the Dark Garden. We just buy them here now. He's pretty though. He do be a cute looking little guy, but we're looking for a very specific color. At least I'm looking for a very specific color. Oh, looks like I just tossed the fruit all over the place. I forgot I was coming in with fruit. Who's gonna abandon the child? Do you not see the stickers? That's the vibe. I'll make it quick, don't worry, don't worry. Okay, it's like it never happened. And we try again. This is simply the way it has to be when it comes to breeding. There is simply no other way to do it. Get it together, Podpea. He tried to yoink the fruit right out of his hands. I wonder if we should get, I wonder if we should get Captain Tooth in here. Because it is possible that Captain Tooth is the one that carries the white Chao gene rather than Cupid. If we don't get a white Chao from these two anytime soon, then we're gonna start trying with Captain Tooth instead. What makes Podpie the best to breed with? We want to use Podpie because Podpie has full S rank stats. So that's why we ideally want to use Podpie, because they already carry the stats. And I think Cupid has the potential genes that we need for the color, so it should be possible. But again, if we don't get a white out of these little guys soon, he's invisible. I don't even know if I want to check the stats on this one. Cupid's already essentially the same. What we don't know won't hurt us. What if it's S's? The thing is, we already have Lil Bro and Cupid. And Cupid already essentially almost has full S's. He never even had a chance. That's simply the way it's gotta be. You gotta understand, it's not that I want to be doing this, it's that I have to be doing this. Never understood Chao. Is it like Pokemon but for the Sonic world? That's a pretty valid way of seeing it. They're just little virtual pets, essentially. Oh, don't go back to bed. Hold on, Cupid. Go on, Podpie. Finish your fruit, please. I spent a lot of rings on these. I'm gonna keep nudging them over. No, 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 no. Don't you dare. Go take a swim. Okay, there's a digital graveyard of all the abandoned Chao children. Could you imagine if there was a way to check all of the Chao you said goodbye to? That'd be kind of funny, actually. All right, come on, show me a shiny two-tone white. Imagine if we kept them in a spreadsheet. We named them all after saying goodbye. It's just essentially another PP pod. Yeah, it's just kind of the way it's gotta be. We don't need a third P in the pod. Guys, it's okay. We gotta repopulate the forest somehow. Okay, we have not seen a single white Chao out of those two. So we're gonna go get Captain Tooth back. The stats will be a little more yikes. The stats will be ever so slightly more yikes, but it'll be fine. I'd rather have better odds of getting the color. We need Peapod and Podpie though. We already have Peapod and Podpie. We have both of them already. We don't need a third. Define yikes. It's not that yikes, honestly. That's just me being a bit hyperbolic of it. Captain Tooth, rather than having 5 S ranks like Peapod, he has 4 S ranks. So he's just missing the 1. I bought the wrong kind of fruit. I bought Chao fruit instead of the heart fruit I was supposed to buy. I was so focused on yapping. I was just like, wait a second. Well, it's rare that it happens, but there it is. I messed it up. And He restocked the 2 seconds it took me to walk back over there and realize my mistake. This guy is out to get me. He restocked in the 2 seconds. That's rough. Yeah, at least we got the Dark Garden stash. See, I thought ahead. I knew I'd mess it up at some point. Okay, who do I move down? I think I move one of the peas down. I move one of the peas back down, and we bring Cat and Tooth back up. Let's go, Cat and Tooth. Maybe because he's trying it. Now here's the hope in Gleep. Where did my heart fruit go? Why did all 5 of the Chao fruits stay, but my heart fruit, the other heart fruit I just brought, is missing? I disagree. I don't like this at all. What the heck? This is awful. That's our headcanon. Someone ate it while I was gone. That sucks. Oh gosh. Has it all despawned? Every single one of them. And now one of the... Okay, no, never mind. I was about to say, now one of the Chao fruit despawned. Alright, eat up, y'all. May as well now that we have them. There we go. Mental reset. We're watching Gleep play the flute. That's a lot of heart fruit to just have despawned. Look at the little dude go. Someone was starving, calling CPS, not the Child Protective Services. Yeah, all at once. They're pranking me. Upon leaving the garden, somebody whispered to the other, like, "Hey, he's about to try to come back for this. We gotta get rid of this." Thanks for that, Gleep. You're a real one. Whenever I need a little boost, I know I can count on you. What if we can get Cat and Tooth to do it naturally without the heart fruit? Would that be too much to ask for? I feel like it probably would. Okay, Gleep, you're the last one. I need you to finish that there fruit. Would you like the last bite of this? Thank you. Okay, so I guess we're gonna go do a stage real quick since we gotta kill some time for the heart fruit restock now. We'll sell this. What stage should we go to? What stage should we go to? Oh yeah. This with the treasure hunt? Or which one of them all? We'll do one of the treasure hunt stages and then crazy gadget. Which two? Which treasure hunt stage?
Select this stage.
Or do we just want to go with classic Pumpkin Hill? Pumpkin Hill. Security Hall. Now we haven't done Security Hall in a while. Where is that? Oh, we got you for 2 days in a row? Yes, we did. Hello, Mardrea. Welcome back to the Chao Garden. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Oh, this level has Eggman yelling at me still. I like that. A place which is protected by spikes. Somewhere over there.
It's gonna be close. Only 2 more.
Fan is so quick. Security hall triggers you? Next to a cardboard box. Interesting. If I was a cardboard box and I was in this general direction, I'd be down there. Is this the cardboard box in it? It's in one of these. I hate those things. I hate having to open up the stupid safes. See, that's the part that triggers me. Having to open the safes. Need to open the red ones. I tried to destroy the robot and I got hit. I feel like I deserved it. This is why you get triggered? Alright, let's see. Where's the last one at? 6 safes. Is it gonna be over on the blue side now? Is it up top? It's in one of the yellow ones. I don't remember. How do I open the yellow safes? Where is the... I don't know where the switch for the yellow is. How do I open these, Chao? Give me guidance. I already knew that. You didn't tell me anything new. Same area up top. Up we go. Oh, is it this one up here? Is this yellow? This is yellow. Ouch. It's a good thing we don't need any rings. Hold on, Eggman. Why is he yelling at me?
I got it.
I've never seen you play this level before. This one drives you crazy. That's what we asked for. We asked to see this level in particular.
How was that? Perfect? Like me?
And we managed to get the A ring first try. Look at that. We're goated.
Select the stage.
And now we go do Crazy Gadget, and that should be enough time for us for the restock to happen. Sometimes you don't have to open any safes. You like those times? Same here. This time I feel like I got exceptionally unlucky. I had to open 2 safes. Now granted, I could have opened them all at the same time just in case, but who has time for that? Haven't played this in so long. So there's a level where a scary thing flies around. You mean the bug? The beetle in headquarters, I think it's called. Sometimes you have to open all the safes. That sounds particularly unlucky. Okay, you're back. Welcome back, Ajax. Good to see you. Grab the thing, Sonic. I love the stage. They could never make me hate you, Crazy Gadget. This guy always gets me. It's so frequent that he just gets me. Whoa, what was that? There was a spring up top. I've never seen that before. Yep. I thought maybe I could go fast enough to get him, but nope. They told me to piss right off. You need to play a stage as an adult. Maybe you'll appreciate it then. I think it's a really fun stage. But I like whenever you do it in the story, whenever you have Eggman yelling at you. I think it's really funny to have Eggman yelling at you while you do a stage. Kind of the way he just was in Security Hall. I like that they like the idea so much, they decided to do it twice. They're like, well, what if you're doing the stage as Sonic, and he yells at you? And then they were like, and what if you're doing a stage as Rouge, and he's also yelling at you? Am I playing on GameCube? I am indeed. We are indeed on the GameCube version of the game. It sucks. I wanted to use magic hands, but the input got messed up twice because there were some rings next to me. What if Eggman just screams in all the levels? He just has a little drone following Knuckles around, just like making fun of him. It's like, yeah, you would look there, you idiot. You can tell you're playing the GameCube version because everything moves correctly. Alright, for anyone who hasn't seen this trick before, this trick always looks really cool. Especially whenever you get shot right before doing it. But yeah, this trick always looks really cool. Assuming I can do it correctly. Almost. Sonic, can you work with me here? I'm like going off to the side, that's weird. There we go. Let's go. You need to hook up your GameCube again, but you need your brother to pass all the stages for you.
That was cool.
Yeah, that's a speedrun skip there at the end. That's what they do during the speedruns of this game to get through it really fast. Really cool. No, we'll take Eggman. We'll go in with Eggman. But I always like showing off that skip there whenever we get there. Because 1, it looks really cool. 2, it's easier than doing the actual, that actual portion of the stage. And 3, it's really easy to do. And he still hasn't stocked Heart Fruit. I don't like it here. I wish he would stock Heart Fruit. His knees don't have it in him to keep giving Heart Fruit. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yosh.
There we go. We've reached the Yosh portion of the stream.
Yosh. 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 Yosh.
Here's another fun thing you can do with Eggman. I'm making apple juice. Okay, I'm sorry, Stick.
Yosh. 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 Yosh.
Of course, Stick is dizzy now. The way Eggman shakes things is just so funny. I don't know. I can't get over it.
Yosh.
Eggman at the rave. What am I playing on? Been wanting to play it again? I am currently playing the GameCube version of the game. The now way is the most accessible way to play the game would be through Steam. Alright, we're gonna show another neat glitch. Can't check the underworld area. I mean, it's down there. Oh, we'll take a look in a second. Hold on, look. Here's a really cool glitch. If you come into Chao lobby and just go back and forth, and back and forth like this multiple times, for whatever reason, can you tell? Can you notice that the music is getting quieter and quieter? You hear how the game music just gets quieter and quieter and quieter every time we do it? The wording GameCube version makes you suspect we aren't on a physical GameCube. Very perceptive tabletop junk. Very perceptive indeed. Your suspicion is correct. Used to love this game? Same here. But yeah, so after doing that a few times, you see how there's pretty much almost no music here anymore? It's just Eggman. It's just Eggman, and all the other sounds play just fine.
Yo.
But for whatever reason, going back and forth through there like that, it just, again, every single time you do it, the music just gets quieter and quieter and quieter until it's just practically gone.
Yo.
Also, we're sliding for some reason. I'm not touching the controller. That was interesting.
Yo.
But a very neat glitch. I don't know why that happens, but going into any of the Chao Gardens will fix it. Coming in here fixes the music. And once we go back out to the lobby, the music will return there as well. How long have I played this? We have about 160 hours on this save file, give or take. About 160 something. So thank you. My parents said you were very gifted. You're welcome, tabletop junk. You do seem to be very gifted indeed. I can see it.
Yosh.
Are you hungry, Flubber? Eggman, shaking the tree. Looks interesting. Here you go, Flubber. How did you get a sprout on Flubber's head? That's just the type of Chao he is. So so he's a hero run Chao. This is just the way the hero run Chao heads look. Initially, they start with like just a little, like a single little thing in the middle, but it eventually kind of like starts to spread outwards as they grow up older. And now he looks like that. Flubber is an A-tier name. Flubber's a pretty good one. I like to think that we got some pretty good names in here. We got Flubber over there. This right here is Glorpop. This is Peppercorn. This is Pod Pea, sibling of Peapod. This is Scolive, combination of squash and olive.
Yosh.
What's the rarest Chao I have? Rarest Chao would probably be one of the transparent ones, like this little guy.
Yosh.
Or the Tails Chao that we have. Has Flubber ever reincarnated? No, not yet. Flubber has yet to reincarnate. But he's probably pretty old, if I had to guess. Because we spent a lot of time with Flubber in the neutral garden. Especially because we were breeding so much. Where'd you learn how to breed the transparent ones? How do you make them transparent? All you gotta do is breed together a jewel Chao with a shiny Chao. You breed together a jewel Chao with a shiny Chao, and it results in those transparent looking Chaos. You can get transparent Chao and also fully invisible Chao that way. Alright, let's see. Have we restocked yet? Yes, we did. The number's a little bugged, but it's okay. Okay, we gotta stock up. We finally got some more. Let's do this. So they're free. If only. And the one Hartford we had over there also just despawned. Do you have a Chao with all S ratings? We have one, ABC. We have a single Chao with all S ranks. And have we made any Chaos Chao? Not yet. Not yet, but we'll get there soon. How much would you pay for an app version or full version of a Chao game like this? Same here. I would pay an unreasonable amount of money. And by that I mean, if they released a Chao game and they had, you know, in-app purchases or whatever, I absolutely would spend plenty on it. With no remorse whatsoever. No hesitation. Alright. Cupie, Captain Tooth, I need y'all to produce one shiny two-tone white baby, please. You did not just toss that away like that. Come on, Cupie. Oh, I took his fruit. I meant to grab the Chaos Drive. Oh, he's gonna be so mad. Oh, no. Your wallet wouldn't recover. Same here. I think that might be the one thing that actually makes me develop a problem. I'd be like, oh. Okay, I need you to do that over here, Cupie. Cupie. Come on now, get to it, get to it. Cupie, keep saying hello. I need you to go do the thing. There we go. They got the glow stick above their head. That's how we know it's going to be good. Was this a Sonic game that was on Dreamcast? It was originally released on Dreamcast. That is correct. Sorry, kids, no dinner tonight. Mommy needs her Chao loot boxes. Okay, this one might be the one. Okay, we pet him first to check the alignment. We check the alignment first. So, fun fact, a shiny, a two-tone white Chao at birth looks exactly the same as a regular Chao. So this one could be regular shiny or two-tone white shiny. And we won't know until we get done petting. Although right now the feet, the ends are looking a little red. I don't think we got it. No, we did not get it. It's changing. Hey, hello, Testa Cat. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Chao Garden. No, we didn't get it. The arms and legs are red. They're red tinted, not white. Well, sorry guys. You know what this means. Actually, we'll go take this one to the doctor. But we'll go check to see the stats on this one. We keep this one only if it has full S ranks, or 4 S ranks and an A. Has 4 S ranks and a B. Yeah, very close. I am a man of my word. Sorry, little one. Please keep him. Dang, that boy's cracked. Cracked, but not quite enough. The faith of my words was tested. But I do be a man of my word. Sorry, little one. Now we're doing the world a great favor. We are repopulating the forest with some absolutely killer Chao. The Chao out in the wild, they're gonna start getting so strong in the coming generations. Let's go, Captain Tooth. Terrorist hurting us, how are you? I am doing no such thing. Welcome back, Shania. Welcome back to the Chao Garden. Hopefully you've been doing alright. Hopefully your day's been going well. We are breeding again. So some of us are feeling some kind of way. Did I play Metal Harbor once? You love the song in that area? Yeah, whenever we have to kill some more time, so like once we have to get more heart fruit and wait for a restock, that's when we'll go do the nether stage. Metal Harbor would be at the top of the list. Just witnessed the hurt. He's torturing everyone. Listen, it has to be this way. There's no other way to do it. Oh, this could be the one. All right. We start petting. Every single time one of them comes out looking like this, it's gonna, you know, have us holding our breath. So what we need is for the tip of the limbs to be white, not red. And what really sucks is like while we're kind of getting there, it's a little hard to tell. Oh, they look like they're getting red. Yeah, you think red? Yep. It's looking red. So just like before, every time that it's not the two-tone white and it's two-tone regular, we'll at the very least still go check the stats. The only way we keep it is if it's full S rank or 4 S ranks and an A rank. And like we saw, even 4 S ranks and a B rank is not good enough. It has to be 4 S ranks and an A at the very least. What does two-tone white look like? So at birth, two-tone white looks the exact same as two-tone regular. Whenever you start petting them to change the alignment to dark, you see how at the tip of his limbs, they're like red, they're like pinkish reddish. On a two-tone white, those will become white instead. That's the only difference between them. Also, thank you, Lex, for the rose. I appreciate it. Ooh, not good enough. Not quite, little one, sorry. I'm sure we'll get it soon. That's 2 close ones at the very least. No, everyone cover your ears, everyone. Cover your hearts, cover your eyes, your ears, hide your grandmas and your hot dogs. It's I make it as quick as I can, but it never gets any easier. It never gets any easier, but trust that we have to. There is simply no other way to do it. Come here, Captain Tooth. We need you. Personally didn't see anything, and neither did I. I don't know where all these shells keep coming from. It's strange the way that our that these shells keep spawning in our garden somehow. Buns are selling faulty products, you think? The heart fruit's defective, that's what's going on? No, 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 no. Don't you dare. My gosh. That's happening way more often than I'd expect. Burger was playing the long game. He was just like casually chilling like nearby. It's like, oh, as soon as they're ready, I'm gonna get in there. Okay, this could be the one. We got another one. All right, let's start petting. All right. Third time's the charm. Here's to hoping. I can't tell, but it looks like it's getting red. Yeah, it's getting red. Yeah, that's red. No doubt about it. Let's go check. It should be possible. It is possible to get a two-tone white from this pairing. We've seen them produce a regular monotone white in the past, so they do have the white color gene in them. Oh, not quite. That's another one like that. Another one with 4 S's and a B. Do you think it's rare to get a two-tone Chao? I don't know. I think it just depends on the genes. It just depends on the gene pool. Well, he really reincarnated? This is the same one we just sent away. He's back. Hey, cook it as we can, as quick as we can. There we go. Alright, Burger. I'm gonna need you to not be over here this time. You almost got us last time. I need you to go take a swim. He found his way back from the forest. Found his way all the way back from the forest and back into that egg in particular. Burger wants to love too, though. And for funsies, we could try a different color combination with Burger. Maybe he gives us a fun color. We gotta think about what color we'd want to try for. Because right now I am dead set on getting a two-tone white. I am dead set on it. I will not give up until we get it. You get 2 phone calls. We'll have to heal you for a bit. Back now. Welcome back, Kiera. Alright. There's one more bite, Captain Tooth. You got it. You little... Here you go. Finish up. Alright, get in there, get in there. Come on, come on, come on. Get in there, side-eye. Come on now. We know what I meant, surely. Okay, this could all at least okay. We keep getting these, and just to keep being disappointed. Come on. Come on. Oh, it's getting red. You know, every single time I get the false hope too, because like before it gets red, it does start to look white first.
Yosh. Yosh.
Bin colored.
Yosh. Yosh. Yosh.
All right, let's go check him out. Maybe he has the stats to earn his spot here. It's not possible, you're thinking? No, we know it's possible. We have seen these two in particular, the two we're using to breed right now. We have seen them produce a monotone white Chao. So it is possible for their genes to create a two-tone white. Bin colored is crazy. Alright. Away you go, little one. Sorry about that. So close. 3S and 2As? Yeah. This one was close, but it's still not quite there. When did stream start? What did you miss? Welcome back, Vinny G. We have been... Today has been mostly breeding. We are trying to breed for a shiny two-tone white. I am dead set on getting a shiny two-tone white. I will not stop. And we've seen Cupid and Cat and Tooth before. We've seen these two before produce a white Chao. So we know they have it in them. We know they have the necessary genes. You're still gonna get the shiny normal one? We'll keep the shiny normal one if they get all the stats. So if they get all 5 S ranks, or 4 S ranks and an A rank, we'll keep them. You returned? Did you miss anything? Not yet. We're waiting on Cat and Tooth to finish his fruit, so give it another try. I'm glad to catch you again. Welcome back, Jules. Welcome back to the Chao Garden. Hopefully your day's been going well. We are currently breeding. We're trying for a shiny two-tone white. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, that was so sad. Gleep was coming in for it, and he just stopped on a dime when he saw the other two already at it. Gleep had to see that. Poor Gleep. Right in front of him. I'm sorry, Gleep. They keep producing this color in particular, too. For all the eggshells. Is playing Mustache Man a strategy? Not in particular. The only thing that I do want to be doing in particular right now in terms of character choice is a dark character. Because with a two-tone white, you can only tell that it's a two-tone white if they're leaning dark. Because the hero, both neutral and hero alignment look exactly the same. Like literally not one difference between them. So I have to check with the dark character. And yeah, it's also red. No, he's looking red. We've been quadruplets at this point. All right, come on. That's the worst one yet. So far, we've actually had pretty damn good stats across the board for the other ones, but this one... My goodness. An army in the forest. Okay, they don't have heart fruit in stock. We gotta go do a stage. And I have promised that Metal Harbor's at the top of the list. But we do have to sell all those eggshells. So see if they restock in the time it takes us to sell those. We sure we're mixing the right Chao? Yes, I guarantee you guys, we have seen Cupid and Cat and Tooth, the two that we're using. guarantee you guys, we have seen them produce a white Chao in the past. It is possible. They do carry the necessary gene for it. Guaranteed. Let's go sell the eggshells, and if they don't restock, we'll go do Middle Harbor, and then maybe one other stage, and check for the next restock. Is it possible to plant a heart tree? It's been forever since you played. I wish. I wish we could do that, but no. They don't have any heart fruit trees. This defective heart fruit, you sure of it? You demand to see your son, Captain Tooth? Don't worry, Shortcake. You'll be seeing plenty of Captain Tooth today. You'll be seeing more of Captain Tooth today than you've ever seen. After every red Chao, people are doubting me more and more. Yeah, after every single one we get that's not the one, everyone's just like, are you sure, man? Like, I don't know that I believe you. It'll happen eventually. I promise it'll happen eventually. Though it is kind of funny that for every failure, I look like more and more of a, you know, getting rid of the evidence. I simply must. We cannot leave all those eggshells there. Alright, we're almost done. Only 2 more to go. Five is pretty wild. My goodness, you should have been around for some of our other breeding days. We had a whole bunch. I think the worst, I guess, like, you know, worst, quote unquote, the worst day we've ever had when it comes to breeding, we were breeding for like 4 hours straight. We were breeding for 4 hours straight, and we still didn't get what we were looking for, and we had to continue, like, we continued into the next day. Yeah, that's how long we've tried before. That was whenever we were still trying just for the stats. Like, before we had the full S rank Chao, that's whenever we were trying for, like, to breed down the S ranks onto a baby. What was the final Chao from that breeding session? From that one in particular, I think it was this little guy. I think it was one of the ones we're using right now. I'm pretty sure that one in particular, it was Cupid. So this one right here. So at that point in time, we had 3 S ranks on one of our Chao. We needed a Chao to come out with 4 or more. Cupid was the first one that came out of that bunch. And again, that day, it took a really, really long time. It rolled over into the next day. That's how long it took. We're at least on 9, you think, right now? So for today, we've said goodbye to 9 of them.
Select a stage.
Hi, hello, Jaded Space. Welcome back. Welcome back to the garden. Hope your day's been going well. Answering the daily question, you love self-insert characters, you even make your own, it's fun. I see. In terms of self-insert characters, I think the only place I don't like them is wherever, like, the story is like the main focus. I just don't feel like self-insert characters can make a good story. You ever get the Maria theme from the shop yet? No, not yet. That's the other thing we're kind of waiting on. I missed playing. What the heck? It all depends on the writing, you think? If it's bad, it's bad. Like, really bad. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, when it comes to self-insert characters, I really hate it, because, like, you either A, you can't do whatever, like, you would do, or B, like, your character can't show up in cutscenes, because if you can personalize their look, then, like, naturally they can't. Why do I keep missing the plane? I've never missed twice. What the heck? Centering the story on, I know he feels narcissistic. I see. I think that's an interesting way to look at it too, yeah. Oh, 1v1 fighting games where you can make your own character. Yeah, see, but those aren't... I went right through the thing. Like, in fighting games, like, that's fine, because, like, those aren't usually story-driven. It's just, you make your character, they fight in the ring, and that's really it, right? What am I doing? I don't know. Normally, I get this stage done first try. I gotta lock in. I'm locked in. I got the jet that time. We're golden. I don't mess up anything else, promise. Sure am glad to be playing Metal Harbor for the very first time today. Also, hello Lavender Peachy, welcome back. Hope you've been good. Hope your day's been treating you well. Alright, this time though, I'm locked in. No mistakes, just pure gas. I guess last words. I got it. I got it all out of my system. I've died every place where I could die. There we go. That's what that part should look like. Not whatever I did last time around. I don't mess up, also messes up. Pretty much the story of my life sometimes. What the heck? I went like over the thing.
Missile launch in 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Okay, I'm locked in. We're doing this easy peasy. I'll even get the Phoenix as a flex.
3, 2, fire.
Hello, Maddie. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Chao Garden. Hopefully your day has been treating you well. No, but yeah, you know, so back to the conversation we were having before I started absolutely just, you know, messing up left and right. When it comes to self-insert characters, I feel like one of the most annoying things about them is like if that character is supposed to be me, I hate watching that supposed self-insert character do something absolutely absurd and stupid for the sake of driving the story forward. Because then I'm just like, well, I wouldn't do that.
That was cool.
Like, I don't want to do that. Why would I do that? You know? That kind of stuff just... Oh, boy. Now, let's go to Final Rush 2. Also, thank you, Jules, for the rose. I appreciate it. Hate it when they're just full silent. That, too. Because with self-insert characters, you can't have them speak because, like, what would they say? If it's supposed to be you, they don't know what every person would say. So, like, mute protagonist, it's like, it can work. It's kind of cool sometimes, but every time, no. No, not this level. We got it. We're gonna do this one easy peasy. I'm locked in. None of that Metal Harbor business we just had. Just wait for the day AI changes the story based on how you play. I mean, if it manages to get there, I think it'd be neat to see. Easy, just like Metal Harbor, exactly. Never seen an easier level in my life. Can't do self-inserts with JRPGs, you have to make OCs, because it's less immersive with the self-insert. Yeah. I just really wish that they would go, when it comes to storytelling, they would go in the way of, you know, have it be focused on storytelling with a genuine, you know, well-written character, rather than, oh, this one's you. Well, we're beating the stage first try. I say that as I get shot with laser eyes. Would it be wrong of me to complain about their laser eyes, given that I have the ability to turn them into a snow globe?
More speed using jump pad. Try grinding up the speed game. It's fun.
Do I play with controller, keyboard, or mouse? I play on the GameCube version of the game, so I'm using the GameCube controller. You can hear it whenever I click the L and R button. GameCube controller. I've mentioned it before, but I used to be a Smash player, and so I just grew to absolutely love my GameCube controller. So if I ever can use my GameCube controller for something, absolutely bet that I'm going to be using it. Why did my homing attack do that? Goodbye, cruel world. Thank you, Phoenix, for the rose. Appreciate it. Am I playing it on the Wii or an emulator? An emulator. Controller ASMR? Yeah, GameCube controller ASMR? I'm here for it. And here we go again. As we talk about whatever it is we decide to talk about this time. Are we going to continue the story, the self-insert character topic, or are we talking about the controller? First try game. We got this. What emulator do I use? I feel like I've never even seen another GameCube emulator that isn't Dolphin. Is there another emulator out there for GameCube that isn't Dolphin? Because I know I sure as heck haven't seen. Not that you know of. I think you've heard of some, but Dolphin is all you've heard so used. Yeah, same here. It's just like Dolphin just seems so crazy, comprehensive and good. Like, why would you use anything else, right? Oh, you love the dramatic death pause? Sometimes it just blows my mind. Was anyone in here yesterday for the whenever we why am I going that way? Why am I going that way? I had it, and then the camera was like, "Nah, actually, you can piss right off." Yeah, was anyone in here yesterday for what happened to us in Pyramid Cave? So yesterday in Pyramid Cave, at the very start, in the very beginning of the level, we clipped right through the ground and just died. I jump from here so that the gravity doesn't get borked. Yes, remember that? That was my very first time ever seeing that happen. So it was very funny, very cool. Alright, I'm locked in. I'm gonna take it nice and slow on this rail so I don't clip right through it. You knew that could work? You tried to skip it as a kid? You fell asleep for that? You blame the Hero Garden music? The Hero Garden music is very relaxing. This is the Dreamcast version. This is the... Why did he disappear so fast? What the heck? This is the GameCube version of the game. I'm locked in this time. No more silly mistakes. And oh boy, whenever we get back to the garden, he better have restocked those heart fruits. If he didn't, I'm gonna be very moderately disappointed. That skip is, at least to you, easier than it looks once you know it's possible. I feel that's the way a lot of them are. I feel like most skips, like once you kind of like get the general idea, the skips become easier than the actual like portion of the level. Simply because there's less of the level to do because it's a skip, you know? So it just by virtue of that, there's less things to potentially mess up. That's why I always do the Was that one my fault? Was that one my fault? You guys think I'm responsible for that one? Me? You guys like the way that I just went right through the rail?
Even when I'm in outer space.
If this was you'd be a way to cityscape and be like, no. We'll go back and check for the to see if they've reset yet. Let's see if they got the heart fruit in stock yet. If they don't, then we'll go back and do it. If they do, then we'll just chill and do this for a bit. And then go back to it later. Alright, let's see it. They do not. Alright, final rush. Me and you aren't done. I don't think you've won this round. Me and Final Rush got some words to exchange. I got some rails to grind. You know how it be.
Select the stage.
Am I going after the two-tone shiny white? That is correct, Maddie. We have been breeding for most of today, trying for the two-tone shiny white. After that very brief mental reset, I think I got this. Yeah, I'm no quitter. I can do this. I bet the Bindle sticker has seen a lot of usage. The Bindle sticker has seen a lot of usage today. The Bindle and the Bun sticker, both of them. Exactly as we intended.
Yes.
Why Final Rush instead of Final Chase for Shadow Generations? I have no idea. I would not know, for I am not developer of those games. Gotta say though, if I was choosing between Final Rush and Final Chase, I think I'd choose Final Rush every day of the week too though. So maybe those developers were cooking. What the heck? Thanks for that, Sonic. Appreciate it. Uh-oh. It spit me out not on the rail. You see, whenever I make the mistake, whenever it's my fault, I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, you got it. You got it, game. But whenever it's the game's fault, I'm just like, come on now. You didn't have to do that. Did a little bit of both. They had the Final Chase Gravity back again? I see. Yeah, I'm not fond of those things. I'd be okay if those things never return. Uh-oh. I borked the gravity again. Yep. And then the camera changes. You're gonna be replaying the stage in your sleep tonight? I don't even remember why I decided to come do this stage again. I think I saw somebody mention it, and I was just like, you know what? I was like, yeah, let's go do that. No sleep, just final rush. Yeah, this gravity's a little more normal. Not quite normal. You see me like drifting off to the left, but it was good enough. You've never beat the stage? The stage is quite difficult. I've beaten it with an A-rake in the past, and it usually isn't this mean. You loosely base your OCs off of yourself. They're not like you at all. And we're talking about stages with cool music. We be talking about a lot of random things. Whatever really comes to mind. Okay, that one was my fault. See, whenever it's my fault, yeah, I can hold that one. To this day, you're 33 and have yet to see the end to this game because you have not beat the game. That's so unfortunate. If we need to kill some more time later, we can see the end of the game. We can just go back and do the end of the game. We do that every so often just because we want to hear the song. It's always a good time to listen to Live and Learn. I'm just going to follow the rail. Sonic Heroes or Sonic 06 Physics Control, which one would I be forced to play? Like, which one would I rather be forced to play? Probably Sonic Heroes? I'm at the very least somewhat familiar with that game. I've never played Sonic 06. Ballad Live and Learn is an amazing song. I love this song. I love putting on the song in situations where, like, you know, it's just like, oh, someone's like, put on a song. I'll put on Live and Learn. They'll be like, oh, that's a good song. Who's that by? Where is that from? And I'd be like, oh, it's from Sonic. It always catches people off guard. If I ever wanted to play Sonic 06, there's a mod that takes all the 06-ness of the game. Is there a mod to keep all the stupid stuff in, but just reduce the loading times? I'd want to play Sonic 06 with all of the stupid broken shenanigans that it has. I just don't want to sit through a million years of loading time. We never get past this. We usually can. Right now we've been struggling, but we got it this time, I feel. Oh, well, there goes my rings. I guess I won't get those. Hold on, I can get up there. The path I usually take has been borked. We've been compromised. We can recover. Yeah. This time 100% for sure, guaranteed got this. We do not mess it up anymore. And here comes that one rail. This is the rail I clipped through last time. Let's not do that this time. There we go. We have avoided clipping through the rail. We got this. When do I drop borked merch? You like the phrase, Lavender Peachy? Oh, whoops. You would buy a borked sport. Adding bork to your daily vernacular. You and your boyfriend already say it now? Let's go. Ever since I first like thought of it that way, I was like, you know what, I really like that. Ever since then, it's been a part of my regular vocabulary, my regular vernacular. Whenever I don't want to just, you know, be cursing, I'll say bork. We did it! We survived! Surely nothing unfortunate happens here. There we go, we finally did it. There was no reason for us to have to be doing that stage. That'll certainly clean up your vocab. Okay. Would you, based on what you guys have seen so far, right? Based on what you guys have seen from me, really, you were that close to the end? Okay, based on what you guys have seen from me so far, would you assume that I curse a lot or no? How much would you assume I curse? Like what like a lot, a little, not at all, left and right? What's the vibe? What vibes do you guys think I give? Still no heart fruit? What the heck? Not usually, don't hear much from me. No, I'm wholesome. Not much cursing, very little. Wouldn't say I do a lot. Don't think I curse at all. Maybe a little, definitely not a ton. Only because you mentioned your Spanish is crazy. You would say I do, but quietly. Plot twist that I have the mouth of a sailor. So the plot twist is, in most contexts, I do actually like curse quite a bit. A path lined with rings. Now where would that be? Yeah, typically on here, on the Chao Garden page, I don't really like to. I can turn it off and on pretty much like, you know, at the flip of a squid. Is that the phrase? You don't know how I stream without it slipping in? That's the thing. I can turn it off and on pretty much at will. Path lined with rings. Over there? Ghost Train Mountain? Oh, I know that one. Come on now. Makes sense. It's not Chao friendly. Exactly. For the Chao streams, I do turn it off pretty much entirely. I think I've like said a few. Oh, there it is. I think I've said a few for like the sake of like just phrases and explanations, explaining those phrases. A place where you can't jump. Where would I not be able to jump? Up here? Is there like a little boxed in area where I can't jump?
It's close.
Ah, yes there is.
One more left.
You struggle to flip it off? I've never really struggled to flip it off too terribly much. Endless journey? Now what could that mean? Sit at the church? I've never struggled to turn it off. I think for the most part, it's just like, it slips out whenever there's something like, whenever the instincts take over. Because there are some times where like the instincts are just like, oh. Oh, okay, I see it. It's on the back of the train.
I found him.
After being in the army, you can't flip it off anymore. For me, I don't know, like most of my slip-ups and, you know, in settings where I shouldn't be cursing is usually, let's see, we'll do one more. We'll do City Escape just to cleanse the palate. But, there was once, so whenever I was working at that one place as a test proctor, right? Naturally, you know, shouldn't be cursing in any professional job setting, right? And I was pretty good about it. Again, I can flip it off pretty easily, pretty well. There was one day that there was some dude. So there was a guy who's taking a medical exam, right? To become like, to get like a medical license. He was taking one of those exams, and he had Like, it wasn't even cursing, that's the thing. It wasn't even like a curse, it was just like inappropriate. So he had testicles on his screen, right? And I was just like, I looked over and it caught me off guard. And it was such a big picture. Like, it was his whole screen. And I was just like the instincts took over. The comedic little, like, you know, like gremlin instincts took over. And I just pointed at his screen and said very loudly, I was like, that guy has balls on his screen. And I said that with my boss standing right next to me. But, like, I said it very happily, because, like, I just found it really funny that the picture was that large. And so I said it in, like, a real happy, like, go-lucky tone. And so my boss was standing right next to me as I did it. My coworker, she was there. She was, like, struggling to, like, keep it together. And my boss just looks at me, and she's like, so she says my name. She's like, Tara. And I just turn around, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry. And, like, I hadn't connected that it was what I said that was the problem. And I thought that she was mad at me because I said it too loudly. And so I repeated it again in an inside voice. I was like, that guy's balls on the screen. And then she was like, really? She's like, that's the part you think I had a problem with? She was like, it wasn't your volume that I had the problem with. And I was just like, oh. Why did I repeat it? I thought she was mad about me saying it so loudly. I thought that was the problem. And so I was just like, oh, okay. I was like, let me try that again. Because intrusive thoughts, exactly. That's the initial reason why I said it. Because I saw it, like, it was like one of those split-second decisions from my brain. My brain was just like, ah, yes, you should do this thing. And there was no resistance. I folded immediately. I was like, you know what? I will do that thing.
That was cool.
And now it's a very funny story that I got in trouble for.
Select a stage. Heroes are winning.
Turns out the boss did not think it was as funny as me and coworker thought it was. Alright, do we have heart fruit yet? Come on, show me some heart fruit. We got them, let's go! Time for you to go be a functioning human. Good luck with the Chao. Okie dokie, Night Robin. I hope you enjoyed your time here at the Chao Garden with us today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Where is your son? Can we see Barry, please? Yeah, we can go take a look at Barry in a second. We had to go out of our way to go see Barry. You're gonna buy the heart fruit first and then go say hello to Barry. And Shortcake, you'll see your son in a second. We're gonna be seeing a lot of him. You should do Dry Lagoon. That music slaps too. Next time we gotta go kill some time, we'll go to Dry Lagoon. You got it. Well, thank you, Lavender Peachy, for the heart me. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Did we check for the Maria theme? Is it there? It's not there. Why would I even think that it's there? In what world? Gleepenberger needs to be put in the water before anything. Stick 2. I gotta ice them all. There we go. Here's Barry. Barry has grown. Barry grew at the very start of the stream today. Have I unlocked the Hell Chao Garden? Yes, we have. We just don't spend much time in there. She's beautiful as a Hero Fly Chao. I like it. I've always been a fan of the Hero Fly Chao. Where are Barry's ears? I mean, we could give her a gorilla. have a good one, Barry. Is berry short for strawberry or raspberry? It's really just kind of berry. I don't think we had a particular berry in mind. She just looks very berry-like. All right, back to it, Captain Tooth. It's time. All right, Gleep, I need you to go swimming. Okay, Cupid is ready. Captain Tooth, it's your time. Go, go, go. All right, get to it. Will we get lucky? Or will we continue to get unlucky? All right, let's see it. Come on, come on, show us what we want. That's not quite what we're looking for. We can go take a look at it though. See what do they got going on? First time you ever saw Chao's breed? Really, Lavender Peachy? I feel like you hang out with us really, really frequently. You've never seen us breed before? That's surprising to hear. SSBCA? Oop. Let's tease like you're going to keep this Chao. Well, Lavender Peachy, you always miss the breeding for some reason. Get ready for the hardest part of it, yeah? Because whenever things don't quite go to plan, you see, there's really only one thing to do about it. Tears are streaming down your face already. Everything is right with the world. He's coming to your house? Yeah, exactly. He's going over to Cheyenne's place. He's on his way there now. Alright, Cupid. We try again. Yeah, so Shortcake, remember how I said we're gonna be seeing a lot of Captain Tooth today? This is what I meant. We're going to be seeing a lot of these two today. Yeah, actually keeping spinach and kale and lettuce in the backyard. Every time we say goodbye to them, they just show up at somebody's place. Wait, Stick. No, wait, Stick. Wait. You're hungry? I can give you something else to eat. Hold on. I just heard somebody else pick up a fruit. Here you go, Stick. Oh my gosh. And that's the first time I've ever seen the game just lag like that. Wait, don't eat that. There's so much happening. Yeah, there was a crazy amount of things happening. Here you go. Okay, now we get to come try. You know what, they did kind of help us, actually. They took a few bites of the fruit, so it'll make the next attempt easier. Alright, come on. Okay, this could be the one. This could be the one. Alright, let's see it. This could be the one. We want to see the ends and the tips of his limbs become white, not red. It's looking a little in between right now. And those limbs are looking red. We didn't get it. Just tuned in. What's the current goal? The current goal is as Laura says, we are trying for a shiny two-tone white. Alright, we go check the stats anyways though. If his stats are perfect or close enough to perfect, we'll keep him. And by close enough, we mean 4 S's and 1 A rank. Oh, goodness. Other dude had an E. Sorry, little one. Alright, we all know the drill. Steal those hearts. Oh, whoops. Don't worry, I'll make it as quick as I can. You hate this part? It's never easy. It's never ever easy, but there's no other choice. Oh, well, I couldn't possibly interrupt them, though. We'll have to wait until he's done. You're on your way to pick the baby up. Oh, true, they are both dragons. Yeah, you're right. Just witness 2 of your grandkids get abandoned. Listen, it's the only way. And Stick is busting a move over here. He's dancing to the music. I hope that this doesn't take too long. Okay, there we go. Come on, Captain Tooth. We got important things to do. I need you to eat that pronto. It's fine. You expect perfect grandkids. Yeah, so what we're looking for, the main thing we're looking for is a shiny two-tone white Chao. If we get a shiny two-tone white Chao, I do not care what the stats are. We will keep it. If it's shiny two-tone regular like we've been getting, we'll only keep it if the stats are perfect. So those are the vibes we're rolling with. Peapod or Pod Pea. You can take a few bites of that, but no more than that. You can't finish the whole thing. Okay, that's enough. Let's get you a regular fruit now. Thank you. I appreciate your contributions. An invisible Chao. Uh-oh. And for these guys, we don't even take them to the doctor. We don't need any more invisible ones. Sorry, little one. But on the bright side, we get to try again that much faster. Goodbye, grandkid number 3. Oh, come on. It's one bite, Captain Tooth. Boy, you joined at a bad time. Welcome back, Kyle. It's good to see you. Hopefully your day has been treating you better than it's been treating these Chaos. And thank you for the heart, man. I appreciate it. We're trying our hand at breeding again today. The goal for today, we are looking for a shiny two-tone white. If it's a shiny two-tone white, we'll keep it regardless of stats. If it's a shiny two-tone regular, we'll keep it only if the stats are perfect or near perfect. You remember the bio lesson? Yeah, so after every time, once we check it, once we, you know, hatch it, if it looks like it, we go ahead and pet them with a dark character to check. Oh, that's not quite what we were looking for. Do we even take this one to the doctor? I kinda... Shiny pod pea. We already have the pea pods. Yeah, we already got the pea pods, we got stick, we got flubber. It's simply... I feel like the forest could use a few more green ones, you know, for the camouflage, right? All right, Captain Tooth, run it back. So what are the parents giving the child? Why are we using those specific ones to do it? We are using these in particular because one, they have the necessary stats that I want to pass down, and two, we've seen in other breeding attempts, we have seen these two produce a child of the color that I'm looking for. So that's why we're using these two in particular, because they're the best pair to produce that color with the highest chance of good stats. Right, the forest. The forest, yeah, that's what it says in the text box when we say goodbye. That's where they go, surely. The game wouldn't lie to us. Yeah, let's ignore all these eggshells here, yeah? Who knows where those all came from? What happens if you breed the Tails Chao? Scoopies, the Tails Chao cannot breed. He simply doesn't have the ability to breed. So nothing can happen. Alright, let's see it. A shiny regular white. See, okay, so everyone who was doubting earlier, everyone who was asking me, can we even get a two-tone white out of them? This is the proof. This one is white. They have the white gene in them. They can produce a white Chao. I was gonna take a look at stats. This isn't quite what I was looking for, but if the stats are perfect, we'll keep it. They can, they just choose not to? Exactly. Oh, those ain't very good at all. And he's a three-sided crybaby. Oof. Do we have heart fruit in stock? Yes, we do. Do we have the Maria theme in stock? No, we don't. On our 14th attempt, we got the white Chao. Yeah, it only took 14 to even show it was possible. Off we go. But see, it is possible. We saw a white one. We know it can happen. You have no grandkids? Your son continues to disappoint. All I want is a shiny two-tone white. That's all I'm looking for. Let's go start selling some of these. What's easier to pass along? Color, shiny, etc. stats? It depends. So, are you familiar with how recessive and dominant genes work? Because the Chao genes actually have some of that stuff in them. So things like shiny is dominant over non-shiny. I know that much. So if the Chao ends up with even one of two shiny genes, then they will be shiny no matter what. They would have to receive both of the non-shiny genes to not be shiny. No remorse spinning that Chao. We simply do what we gotta do. You want to spin off horror series? The Return of the Forest Chao? We go back in the stream VODs, get a screenshot of all the Chao we've ever said goodbye to. And we just make a creepy, scary looking picture. It's time. Or we've got to make our own creepy pasta. How do stats get passed? Are they just part of that dominant? So the stats are a little different. The stats are, if I remember correctly, the stats have like a flat like 70% chance for one of them to be passed down. And then like an additional check that has a different percentage for whether or not they keep the higher one of the two. I don't remember exactly how it works, but it is like surprisingly in-depth. But yeah, there's just like some sort of flat chance percentage of them to pass down the stats, and just some additional checks after that for which one of the two it is and whatnot. My goodness, that was like 3 or 4 yawns all at once when we got in. So it's best to get the color of the Chao as a parent and then grind for good stats. I mean, it would just really depend. Because like we're using the two that we're using because it would give us a higher chance of getting good stats, because those two already have really good stats. It would give us a higher chance of whenever we do eventually get the correct color, that the stats would be all right. Because we could just get a shiny white Chao and breed that with one of our regular Chao. And that would give us much higher odds to get the correct color, just because the gene pool would be so much smaller. But then we would have to, you know, try to keep breeding for the stats, and that would be its own can of worms. Since we already have these two with the necessary stats and the colors, it's, you know. Good luck in you, Chao. You gotta go, but hope you have success today. Thank you, Dizzy. Appreciate it. But here's to hoping we find this Chao today. Which Sonic GBA game has the Jewel Chao eggs? Any of them. I think Sonic Advance 1, Sonic Advance 2, I think Sonic Spinball also has a Chao Garden. A tiny Chao Garden. I'm pretty sure all of those, they all have the Jewel Chao available in them. That's fair. Thanks for the explanation. You're very welcome, Scorched Ace. Alright, let's see. Come on. Show me the two-tone white, please. That's invisible. Don't even check the doctor for this one. Sorry, little guy. Kath, I like to imagine that you just had the sticker like locked and loaded. Like as soon as you see the eyes come out of the egg, you're just like, oh. If you're hungry, Peapod, you can eat one of these other fruits. You really joined at the wrong time. Sorry, Jordan. Today's a breeding day, so we're having a lot of those tonight. Come here, little one. We just toss some babies. Unfortunately, that's just kind of the way this ends up being. Okay, there we go. Actually crying laughing that you're the first with the sticker. You just have it like on lock. You're just like, I'm ready. Is it worth having the hungry Chao just eating the heart fruit so they're the one bite instead? We could. We've done it a few times, like a handful of times. I just don't want to accidentally, you know, mess it up and have them be, you know, another invisible one. It's not quite what we're looking for. What combination are you looking for today? We are looking for a shiny two-tone white. A shiny two-tone white Chao is what we're looking for. Oh, he's starting to try to go to bed. That's not good. You should add one each time. That's a crazy suggestion. Here you go. Come on, little guys. The sooner we produce that baby, the sooner you get to take a break. They're both so tired. Okay, Tails Chao is hungry. He gets to eat the first few bites of these. Okay, now I gotta monitor him and make sure he doesn't finish it. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. I don't want to answer them the way Grandpa answers them. Right, you want to eat this one until it's almost done? Alright, Tails Chao is being such a good lad right now. I need you to go do the thing. Is that one bite? I want to say that's one bite. Tails is the assistant. I picked up the wrong thing. Don't finish it. Oh, that's a new color at the very least. Now we got a shiny one of the other ones. It's not green. We'll go check the stats on this one. Who was that? What was that? Oh no! Gleep. Gleep. Tails just ate a whole fruit. That's okay. We got bigger fish to fry right now. You feel like Leap is always getting reborn? Aw, man, poor little guy. And the new baby's already drowning themselves. Hold on. Weird, the music stopped. Someone has the TV turned on. The Tails Chao is watching TV. And bam. We've got baby Gleep back again. And off he goes. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, that's puke green. You're not a fan of the potential new Chao color? Alright, let's take a look at the stats here. Ooh. quite there. Sorry, little one. New baby should be guacamole. Ooh, do I have some bad news for you, sweet kitty sweetheart? Ooh. You see, our garden is almost full. We're pretty much full. You know, we're still trying to get the other one that we want, and oof. Okay, who's taking this one? Alright. The other one, all my other heart fruit despawned. My heart fruit keeps despawning. What is this? I just want to keep breeding in peace, and my heart fruit despawns. Okay, at least they're in stock. But Chao def ate them all. You think so? As soon as we leave the garden, he's just like, okay, I'm gonna go finish it. He stopped me, but I'm coming back for it. It's like 4 eggs worth of heart fruit that's despawned. Yeah, we have lost a lot of money on these heart fruit. That's not enough to discourage us, though. Not yet. Do we have a devil and angel Chao? You mean like the chaos Chao? Not quite, John. We do not, but we are ever so slowly working our way towards it. Isn't there a shadow Chao too? There is, yeah. You make a dark run Chao, they end up looking like shadow. Oh, we might have to start scamming him soon. Yeah, we're kind of running low on money. Soon enough, we're gonna have to start getting our money back from him. All right, let's go sell these. Should I buy more? No, I surely not, right? Because like if I try to buy more, they're just gonna despawn. Yeah, I think 10 is the limit, maybe even a little less than 10. Maybe we start buying 8 at a time. Don't forget the orange shell. I remembered. Also, hello, Kotar. Welcome. Welcome back to Chao Garden. Hopefully your day's been treating you well. Maybe stash in the dark garden again. So the problem with that, because we did that earlier, Maddie, but the problem with that is that he won't let us buy anymore. The last time we left some in there, he cuts us off too quickly, and we can't buy any to bring in here. So as much as I would like to store them down there, we simply cannot. Attempt number 18. Are we already on number 18? There's not a Chao fruit tree, is there? No, there's no Chao fruit tree. Nor heart fruit tree, so we have to buy those from the store every time. Alright, a few more bites, y'all. Okay, one more bite, Cupie. Get in there. Oh, whoa, come on. Cupie. There we go. Is there any benefit between any of the fruits besides Chao fruit, obviously? That I can tell, not particularly. I know the mushroom has a little bit special about it. But other than that, I'm not sure. Come on. Oh. I suppose we can go check this one. Maybe this one ends up with all S ranks. Straight to forest. A jewel? Yeah, remember, QP has Jewel Chao. Has Jewel Chao gene in him. Yep. We already have 2 of them, and the stats ain't quite there. Sorry, little one. But yeah, every so often we'll pop out a Jewel Chao like this one. Because QP carries the gene for it. Are we breeding for all S? We are breeding for... Specifically, we're trying to breed for a shiny two-tone white. So for shiny two-tone white, we'll accept any stats that they come with. Anything else, we'll only keep them if they have perfect stats. What did I say? Unless they're clear, then bin. True. Yes. If they're invisible, then they don't get the... We don't even check the stats. We just get rid of them. The ones that we just straight up immediately get rid of if they end up looking a certain way are the invisible ones and the ones that look like Pod P and Peapod. Because we obviously we don't want to have any more of those because we have too many. Okay, come on now. Oh, thank you, Melissa, for the heart me and the Go Popular. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Come on, QP. We go through this every time. Okay. That thing we just said. How are they born invisible? So, on the GameCube version of the game, if you breed together a Jewel Chao with a Shiny Chao, you can end up with an invisible Chao. And the invisible, the invisible look, I guess, is considered by the game to be like a special gene. So if they end up with both the Shiny gene and the Jewel Chao gene, they end up invisible. So that's what causes invisible Chao in this game, or rather in this version of the game. All right, come on now. Here you go. Start counting to 20. No faith in the process, Maddie. No faith whatsoever. This is the one, look. Sorry, are you hoping for a shiny two-tone or a jewel two-tone? We are hoping for a shiny two-tone white. Oh, whoops. Shiny two-tone white is what we're looking for. Dude, Captain. Come on now. I'm not tripping, right? He did eat the fruit. He finished the fruit. My goodness. Tooth. Why is he refusing? Dude. Dude. My gosh. This is the most they've ever refused. Dude. Finally, my gosh. Dude is done. He just needed a little more encouragement, that's all. Come on. Shiny two-tone white, please. That's a jewel, Chao. We'll go check it again. He ran away so fast. He's truly harnessing the I'm tired of this grandpa energy. Oh, whoops. That's not it. Once Kath hits the character limit, Maddie continues it. I like that. Just work together to keep it going. Sorry, little one. Sorry. It's simply the way it's gotta be. Alright, Cupid. And such a good sport. If only I could say the same about Tooth. So confused as to why they haven't made a Chao Garden in any other game? Same here. They are sitting on money, and they refuse to touch it. Do you want that burger? Hold on. Eat this burger. Okay, come on. It has to happen eventually. It's just like whenever we were breeding for S ranks. It has to happen eventually. Cupid, come on. You got it, you got it. One more bite. I lied, 2 more bites. Are both parents full S rank? Not quite, but they're very, very close. Cupid has 4, they both have 4 S ranks across the board. Cupid has an A rank in stamina, S rank everything else. Captain Tooth has a S rank in everything except power. Okay, now it's Cupid that's rebelling. Okay, there we go. Cupid has an S rank in napping. And we can't do save states? Yeah, we gotta do it with some sort of integrity. And that integrity means forced. We do it the way they intended. Okay, this could be it. This could be it. This is the first one of these we've gotten in a while. It could be it. Let's find out. And don't celebrate too early, though. We still gotta figure out to see if it is or not. And he's looking red. Unfortunate. Yeah, that's red. You forgot the bio lesson? Yeah, for anyone that might be a little confused, so two-tone white and two-tone regular at birth look exactly the same. The only way to tell them apart is to pet them with a dark character just to get them to start going dark alignment. The body will turn the exact same color for both of them. Regular will turn red, like this, like reddish pinkish. White will turn white. Two-tone white will turn white instead of the red parts at the end. That's the only way to tell them apart. And nope, not good enough to keep either. Are the odds really that low? There's no way. I have no idea what the odds are, if I'm being entirely honest. And our heart fruit despawned. Why are we after the white? Because I really, really, really want one. You ever seen a two-tone white dark Chao, Radical Alaska? You ever seen one? Two-tone white dark Chao looks awesome. Straight up, I think one of the coolest looking Chao in the game. That's why I want it so bad. We're missing Gleep's entire childhood. Okay, he stalked him again. Let's go. That works for me. Like, you're on board now. It's just like, all right, you know what? You got a point. You have no idea what this is, but you're so interested. So, are you familiar with the Chao Garden at all, Yankee? The Chao Garden, right? We're currently breeding, trying for a very, very, very specific color. Also, yes, that's a fun little, some fun lore for this. There was a post that I wanted to work on, where I absolutely needed and wanted a two-tone white Chao, and I had no idea. I had no idea that a two-tone white Chao and a two-tone regular Chao looked exactly the same. And so I spent hours upon hours just breeding, wondering why do I keep getting the regular one? Why do I not get the white ones? And then I finally looked it up and started checking. They look exactly the same at birth. There's no way to tell them apart unless you start petting them with a dark character. I learned that the hard way. And now I want one right here. I would love nothing more than to have a shiny... it doesn't even have to be shiny. If he comes out not shiny for whatever reason, like if he just misses both of the shiny genes, but he's two-tone white, I'd still probably take it. Saving the planet one forest egg at a time. You really wish they would make a new Chao game? Same here. Oh, Gleep is hungry. Here you go, little guy. Here you go, Cat and Tooth. You know what, Stick? You eat a portion of that. You go right ahead. That's probably good enough, Stick. Thank you for your contributions. You know, you can eat some of that too. And Gleep is playing the flute over there. This is golden. We'll watch Gleep play the flute until they're ready. Okay, Cupid, hold on. Where do you think you're going? Popping in and say hello to Cupid and no one else. Cupid is very, very, very busy right now. Your birthday wish is for this one to be the one. Alright, let's see. That's not what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. We'll go check the stats then. What type of chow are you making? We are trying for a two-tone white. We're trying for a shiny two-tone white, ideally. Also, thank you, Fable, for the heart me and the go and for the go potter. I appreciate it. This one don't have the stats to stay in here. $23 is a good number. Maybe it'll be this next time. Here's to hoping. So what happens when you get one? So what happens when we get one? We celebrate. We say, "Yeah, look, there it is," and then we start raising it. Sorry, little one. The character limit is 24. You're gonna have to add on soon. Let's see if we make it there. For all we know, we could get it on this next attempt. We could get it right now. What a world that would be. Are you gonna eat that? Hold on, Gleep. Here you go. You know what? Tails can eat it. He can't breed anyways. I'll let him eat that. Okay, that's good enough. Thank you. It will be the next one. I have faith. Come on, Captain Tooth. Come on, Captain Tooth. There we go. Sometimes they need a little bit of motivation. He just wants to sleep. We need this. We need this, and then he can sleep. Okay, here, this one, it could be the one. It could be the one. Let's find out. Come on. They don't look like they're getting red. They're not getting red. We finally got it. Oh my, it only took 23 eggs, but we got him. My goodness, 23 is what it took. So here's the difference between the other ones. You see how the tips of the limbs are white? This is what I've been after the whole time. We finally got him. Let's go to the doctor. Thank you, Kyle, for the 15 roses. How long was hatching through 23 eggs? We've been here, we've probably been breeding for close to like 3 hours now. We've been live for 3 hours and 14 minutes, and we've been doing this for most of the time. Okay, please show me that he has good stats too. I'll take it if he doesn't, but please, throw me a bone game. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love this game. This is my favorite game ever. Oh, let's go. He's absolutely cracked too. Oh, that's true. Name suggestions. Alright, y'all. What do we name him? I didn't even think about this part at all. But what do we name him? Let's get the camera on this little dude. Here he is. What do we name him? I've seen the name Eggnog a few times. We got him. This is him. That is correct, Handsome. Welcome back. This is him. We finally got him. Galaxy or something. Should name him Egg in honor of the 23 eggs. Eggnog. Are we liking the name Eggnog? Most of us seem to be pretty on board with Eggnog. Eggnog it is. 23 has to be included. He even got the little happy face too. My god, he's perfect. Eggnog. Eggnog, my baby. We have one character worth of space. Do we want to put something on there? Eggnog 23. We could do what you suggested, Gwenny. We could go with we could go with this. Eggnog. This way we never forget how many eggs it took us to get there. Welcome home. It only took us about 3 hours and 23 eggs. And who knows how many deaths in Final Rush. Thank you, Pina Colada, for the let 'em cook. Appreciate it. We finally got him. After so long, after so many attempts. And we got so lucky. We got so lucky that he got good stats too. In just 2 reincarnations, he'll be full S rank as well. It's a handsome lad right there, I tell you what. And do we have a new baby? Welcome back, PBJ. We do indeed have a new baby. Say hello to Eggnog. How many hours for a reincarnation? Every Chao life cycle is roughly 15 hours of in-game time. Like 15 hours being here with them in the garden. Why is he special? He's special because I just really like the color. I love the color of this little guy. That's why I went so out of my way to get one. I really like the look of the dark, the white, like the black and white. I'm just a big fan. What is his color though? He is a two-tone white. Shiny two-tone white. Shiny two-tone white, and he's beautiful. Will he always have the red bits, or will those change? They'll change depending on how he grows up. Does he turn completely white with Sonic petting him? Yes. If Sonic were to pet him, he would be largely like majority white. Also, thank you PBJ for the heart me. I appreciate it. How are we raising them? Just for the sake of stats first. For the sake of stats, we're gonna have him be Dark Fly. He's always staying dark, no matter what. I love... Part of the reason why I like the look of the two-tone white is because I like how it looks with the dark. So we're keeping him dark no matter what. Fly just to fix the fly stat. Let's go get some condors. You like how his name is typed? His name is typed like that because it took 23 eggs to get him. Kath and Maddie were keeping count. How do you get a Chao that color? By breeding. So we had Chao that could produce a two-tone and also a white. So one of the possible options from them to be able to produce through breeding was a two-tone white. And then naturally the shiny gene, they both had the shiny gene on them as well. Keeping count via stickers. Every time we had to say goodbye, there's just one extra Bindle Chao being added to Kath's count was really funny. Also, thank you, Evia, for the heart me and the go popular. I appreciate it. What do you mean, Darkfly? Is there a different focus of the Chao become? Yeah, so you can choose to raise them in one of 3 alignments, either hero, dark, or neutral. And then you can choose to raise them in the direction of one of the stats. So swim, fly, run, power, stamina. So we're gonna have them become Dark Fly. Now, the most important question: how's your Faith Pickle doing? Pickle is chilling in one of the other gardens, one of the other save files. Just joined. What are we working on? Welcome back, Duckles. We just got done working on our two-tone white Chao. Literally just got him. We gotta go switch to Rouge to keep him dark. Obviously, dark hero neutral based on character interaction. How do you focus on them on stat? You just give them, for the most part, only that stat for while they're growing, while they're a baby. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna come right in here. Find him real quick. Where are you at? Not in the water. So what we're gonna do, because I want him to become Dark Fly initially, I'm gonna use Rouge. And because I want him to become Fly, we're gonna give him only Condors. Until he grows up, he's only gonna receive Condors. And that makes it so that he'll be guaranteed to become a Fly type, because he'll have so much more Fly in comparison to everything else. And once we get him to a comfortable point, we'll just kind of let him chill. Let him vibe in the garden up until he grows up. Only interacting with him with dark characters. Do the different types change what they look like? Yes, it does. How you raise them, both alignment-wise and, stat-wise, it changes how they look pretty significantly. How come we can reuse the animals? It's a glitch. How do the S ranks work when stats are low? So the way the S ranks work, you see how every time they level up... Oh, hold on. Next level up, I'll give it a second so it shows. So you see how... Oh, man. It takes too long with the condor. Hold on, me. So every time they level up, they gain a little bit of the stat in terms of the number, right? So you see how he gained plus 23 fly. Whenever they have an S rank, they gain more on every level up. So you see how on fly, because it's a B rank, he's only gaining like 23 or so. On the other stats, on swim and power, because those are S rank, he's gaining like 27 to 30. So that's how those work. And naturally, the lower you go, the lower they get. Whenever they're E rank, like E is the lowest you can get. On E rank, you can get as low as like plus 11. So you can get pretty much almost like 2 times, 3 times as much. I think that should be good enough. Enjoy the garden, my little one. Plus 11 is what you're used to seeing. That's kind of just how it'd be. Uh-oh. Oh, stick. Stick, my baby. Can you change the letter rank? Whenever a Chao grows up from baby to adult, depending on the type of Chao they become, so we're going to make the other one Dark Fly, it boosts up that stat by 1 letter rank. So you get 1 letter rank per reincarnation. We'll be waiting right here for you, Stick. Don't you worry. That's Stick and Gleep. And don't forget, we also had Organs reincarnate earlier today. That's 3 reincarnations today. Why is it bad that the Chao is reincarnating? Wouldn't it be good as a boost stats? Yeah, it is scorched, but it is still sad that our Chao, you know, they have to die to reincarnate. It's cool that we're going to get an extra stat boost and whatnot, but it is sad that they are dying. Welcome back, Stick. He's immediately going to go eat a heart fruit. Help yourself, little dude. Today's stats: 1 new, 3 reincarnated, 23 sent to the forest. You know, I didn't think about the whole idea that they had to die to be reborn. Yeah. So whenever we're like freaking out and being like, oh no, poor little dude, that's why. We're excited to see them again, but it is sad that they have to die to get there. What's in the other gardens? We have plenty of other Chao in our other gardens. Just another Monday for Stick. You know what that means? I think it means that Burger's gonna be on his way out soon too. Sure, hold on, what are they teaching in here? Spin dance? Do they get reset to 0 on stats? They keep 10%. They keep 10% of the numerical value. So if Stick, say for example, if Stick had 2,000 swim, he would keep 200 of it. See? So he keeps 10% of what the numerical value was. Oh, I just heard someone pop open a Jack in the Box. We missed it. So thank you, JB Lynch, for the game controller. Appreciate it. Stick, it's time to make this stream about me. He was like, hold on, a Gleepup can do it, so can I. It's nice, so it keeps a bit of their stats, also allows them to raise their cap. Exactly. So on every reincarnation, they keep 10% of it, you know, so they keep some of their growth. They are able to then increase the letter grade of one of them on that next life. They get to keep growing. How are the other guys doing? Like Sprite, Flubber? Sprite is good. He's up top. He grew back up again. Not today, but recently. I think maybe last stream is when he grew up again. Do we have any more eggshells? Who's hungry? I didn't get a chance to see who's hungry. Is he able to swim? Eggnog? Okay, Eggnog can swim. No walking, but swimming for sure. And Chili reincarnated yesterday as well. True, that is also true. Do the ranks go up when Chaos reincarnate? So the stats don't go up when they reincarnate necessarily. They go up whenever they grow up from baby to adult. So right now, Eggnog has a B in flying. We're going to have Eggnog grow up to be a fly type Chao. Upon growing up to become a fly type Chao, that's when the letter grade goes up. We just say once per reincarnation because, well, to do it again, they would have to, then reincarnate. You can only do it once per life cycle. Because they only get to grow up the one time, Is there a difference between dark and chaos? Chaos Chao are a special type of Chao. There's one of each alignment, but Chaos Chao are like a special thing of their own. Oh, you've been doing around trying to get your stats up. Thank you. You're very welcome, Emmy. What happened to Pokemon Stream? Pokemon Stream's still happening. We're just still vibing in the garden for now. So Chaos is like having Jewel or Two-Tone, something like that. So Chaos is more of like a special evolution path that a Chao gets access to after reincarnating twice. So let's see. We'll do some Chao karate so we get to show it. Do we have any Chaos Chao? Not yet. Alright, QP. It's time for you to go kick some butt. When was Captain born, and why is he so awesome? Captain Tooth was born quite a bit ago, honestly. He's been with us for a while. Also, if you needed so this is the hardest level of karate. This is the hardest, highest level that's available to challenge. And you can see how strong our Chao are compared to these Chao. Even the hardest difficulty of karate, they are no match for our Chao. That is how strong our Chao have become. Sentient eggshell. He is a sentient eggshell, pretty much. That's our QP. Did you purposely make Captain look like a Dragon Ball character? We wanted him to... We did intentionally make him a neutral power Chao. But, the look we were going for... Right now, it's just kind of coincidence that he looks like a DBZ character. The look we were going for... We'll take a closer look at him in a second. He's our honorary Bowser Chao. Because with the penguin eyebrows, and the horns, he looks so similar to Bowser. We'll take a closer look at him. Oh yeah, for everyone asking what a Chaos Chao was, these are Chaos Chao. So the opponent right there, that's the hero alignment Chaos Chao. Some people call that an Angel Chao. And this one is the Dark Alignment Chaos Chao. Your Captain is now in your top 5. People are taking quite a liking to him. Captain Tooth is a pretty good lad. You think Dark Chaos is your favorite Chaos design? So the Chaos have different eyes? They do. Chaos Chao have unique looking eyes. And this is the neutral alignment Chaos Chao. And there you go. Strongest opponent in the game. Didn't get a single hit off on our Chao. That's how strong our little guys have become. You want to see these guys just obliterate a Chao race? We'll go see if Cupid... So now that Cupid has eaten a whole bunch, we'll go see if Cupid can set a new record over here in the Chao race. Oh, it's a jewel race. Alright, diamond race, let's see. Let's see if Cupid can set a new record. Gleep and Stick are your top two, you don't know about the rest. I feel like for me, Eggnog is now gonna shoot to the top. Because Eggnog is the one that, you know, I went out of my way for me. I'm not saying I'm gonna have a favorite, but I did go out of my way to make them. So you have a favorite? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I did go out of my way to make them. This just shows you have a fave. Is he floating? LOL, he floating? Kinda. His invisible limbs kind of make him look like that. But he can't replace Gleep, right? I don't think I'd ever do that to the Gleepster. Gleep is an icon. Is this in Sonic Adventure? This is Sonic Adventure 2. I don't know, I hesitated for a sec. I just had to think about it, you know? I had to make sure my answer was exactly what I wanted to say. It's a sensitive topic we're talking about here, yeah? And besides, what if Gleepub is listening? It's your first time here, so you know what all the Chao brothers got. Yeah. As you start to hang out, if this seems like the type of plays you vibe with, you'll start to learn more as you hang out with us here. And also, if you ever have any questions, you can always feel free to ask. Play as much when you were little. Got the Chaos by throwing them at the wall. Go, Cupid, go. We'll start using the stamina now. We gotta get over there. Oh no, our record. You're going up on this game for the GameCube, but you do have one question. Go for it. Feel free. Alright, no hole, no hole. Oh, we got the hole. No new record. Close though. The trip in the hole did us in. Do Chaos Drives affect the reincarnation? You've seen something about it, but not sure. The only thing I've seen regarding that, I know that supposedly whenever you're trying to make a Chaos Chao, you're not supposed to give them any Chaos Drives. Supposedly it stops them from becoming a Chaos Chao, but I've never seen that be confirmed. But that's the only thing I've heard of, like, that happens if you use Chaos Drives. Outside of that, they're just like any other animal. Is Gleep playing with the ball? He is playing with the ball, my beloved. Look at them go. How do you make them evil/good? You just treat them well with a character of that alignment. So, for example, Burger here. Whenever we wanted Burger to become hero, you just treat them well with a hero character. We want this little guy to become dark. We treat them well with a dark character. Okay, so I saw someone say, could increase the chest with Chao dying at the second. No, I've never heard anything like that. As far as I know, there's nothing like that. My goodness, Gleep absolutely yeeted that ball. Look at him go, he's so precious. Same logic with abusing them, but we say no to Chao abuse. Exactly. You wish Chao were real? Don't we all, Emmy? Don't we all? You think the ball is one of your favorite toys? It's too cute. It's so adorable watching them run around for the ball. What type is the white one? He looks cool. You mean Burger, Angela? You mean this little guy? Burger is a hero fly Chao. Hero fly, and Burger currently has the seal arms and tail, which honestly kind of match the color. They match his colors really well. What did we draw? We drew the forbidden spaghetti. And Pod P was shaking his tail. Or Peapod, rather. Gleep is hungry. Where do you get all the toys, and how do you get the Chao to interact with them? You get these garden toys by winning the challenge races. So for every 4 challenge races you win, you get one of these 3 toys. And then they just interact with them whenever they're bored. Also, thank you, Mika, for the heart meme. I appreciate it. Didn't know you could play as Rouge. You love her? Yeah, Rouge is indeed one of the playable characters in this game. Why is there no potato Chao? A Chao that just looks like a potato. He's doing sit-ups. He's gonna be so strong. Don't forget to show the Super Saiyan Chao. Oh, true. Where's Captain Teeth at? Okay, look at this guy. Tell me he doesn't look like Bowser. Tell me he doesn't look like Bowser. Look at him. That's just Bowser. He's our honorary Chowser. What a good lad. I love you, Chowser. Maybe we gotta change his name to Chowser. Do we abandon the name Captain Tooth and change it to Chowser? You love Captain TBH? I like Captain Tooth a lot more than I initially thought I would. It's a really good lad. You wanna join QP? There we go. Look at them go. I love them so much. Thank you, Pina Colada, for the 2 let 'em cooks. Appreciate it. What an interesting arrangement of instruments. 2 pairs of castanets, some maracas, and a bell. Alrighty. That's been close to 4 hours worth of Chao Garden today. A very eventful day. That is a crazy eventful day we've had today here. And we finally did it. I was worried that we weren't going to get this little guy until the next day. I believe you have a favorite now? I'm not saying anything yet. Not saying anything yet. Is it Pokemon time? It is just about Pokemon time. Let's go ahead and get the end of day music going. Gotta get the end of day tunes on. There we go. So that's going to be the end of our Chao Garden content for the day. But if you enjoyed the vibes, and you enjoy the vibes with me as a streamer, as a person, then over on Twitch, of the Twitch channel you see right here on screen, we're gonna be doing Pokemon. We're playing Pokemon Coliseum, a randomized Pokemon Coliseum Nuzlocke. It's been very, very mean to us, but we're gonna keep doing our best. If that sounds like something that would interest you, if that sounds like something you want to be there for, then go ahead and hop on over and we'll be over there soon with it. But otherwise, if you're just here for Chao, that is unfortunately it for today, but we'll be back on with more Chao Garden content over on, what's today, Tuesday? On Thursday. We'll be back with more Chao Garden on Thursday. And as always, keep an eye out for the daily posts. I like to think that I make some pretty good daily posts. Very funny, very cute. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. Each and every one of you who came through and hung out. I hope everybody enjoyed their vibes, enjoyed the vibes, enjoyed their time here. And I hope you all have a good night. I'll see you over there on the Twitch channel if you're gonna be there for Pokemon. I'll be over there soon. Have a good night, everybody. Hubba. Same time? Yes, same time. Around 4 p.m. EST up until around this time. Have a bye, y'all.